What the fuck? Yep, I'm gonna get scared shitless. It's a pack full of sunshines and rainbows with farming and trading. Psych! This pack is a manifestation of your worst nightmares come to life. HEROBRINE haunts you. Blood spawns a nightmare. Run out of sanity? A lot of nightmares. Nether? Overflowing with nightmares. Why did I think this was a good idea? We'll need to use every possible advantage at our disposal. We're talking about tarot cards with permanent buffs, biomancy stuff for serums. 10 rows of absorption. Nice. Ignitium armor and sword for maximum destruction. Oh yeah. We're surviving 100 days in Minecraft's scariest mod pack. Let's go! Before we head right into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the channel's members. We're talking Millennium, Justin, Lord Zach 504, and Natalie. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. If you want to support the channel as well, you can check out the link in the description below for your membership. There's a lot of cool benefits, and I hope to see you guys on the flip side. Let's get right into the video. Welcome to Fear Nightfall, a mod pack that is all about dying and getting killed. And as you can see, it doesn't mess around. It immediately spawned a skeleton from the first corpse that I found, which was rather amazing. I had to immediately run away and some scary music started playing. I also had a spider chasing me, but the next body I found dropped a couple of bones and some arrows. Now, one of the first things that you really gotta do in this mod pack is setting up a place where you can stay and you can build a base. Because having a safe spot with a campfire is going to be our #1 priority. After a little while, I was exploring into the beautiful valleys when I actually managed to realize that if you are in the water, you will lose sanity. And sanity is what you see on the big brain in the bottom left. That shows how much sanity you have left. I did get a stroke of good luck and I found this abandoned cathedral. Now, why are these cathedrals so good? Well, simply put, there are chests inside in like a dungeon area underneath the cathedral, and they can hold tarot cards. Now, these cards give specific bonuses, and each card is a little bit different. Now, these bonuses can be incredibly overpowered, but sadly for me, I got a bad card in the beginning of the pack. This was a card that would convert, or maybe like transfer 50% of the damage you take into experience. Now, it isn't a great card, but it's not a bad card. Any card is going to go a long way in the beginning of the pack. I also looted up all of the other chests, and I actually found a fire aspect totem. And the cool thing is, in this pack, the totems actually work, so we'll get to use them later on. The rest of the chests didn't have any good loot, so I had to be on my way in order to find a base. Now, as you will notice, days are a little bit longer in this pack, and I'll explain that later. For now, we have to focus on looting up and finding a place to stay and build a base. I did find a ruined nether portal, and in this chest, I didn't really get anything good. I was really hoping to get something really amazing, but yeah, well, we can't have them all, I guess. Also, loot up in the beginning of your first days these defiled or grave pillars. They drop grave metal scraps, and those scraps can be turned into an ingot that is equivalent and maybe even a little bit better to iron gear. So definitely loot those up. I then managed to find myself a small beach, and this was going to be a prime place to stay. I had a natural border of water that was kind of keeping me safe from 2 directions, and I had a dark oak forest off to my left. Now, this was going to be great as I can get a lot of wood and materials from this forest. So I decided this was going to be the place that I would stay at. I started by making a couple of ladders and setting up a foundation of my walls, and I wanted to fill this in with cobblestone, because if a creeper blows up, I don't want everything to come crumbling down. So I made myself a little cave down under the base where I would farm up a little bit of cobblestone, fill in the walls, and then start setting up the base. I did make my roof out of slabs because if you place a slab like a block, mobs will not be able to spawn on top of it, which is pretty amazing. It's a gamer strategy. Oh yeah. I then started on a little bit of storage and I cleaned out the base a little bit. I inserted a stack of logs into a furnace to start making 64 charcoal. This was going to be partly because I really need to get a couple of campfires going. And I also started on a little farm. This was going to keep me sustained for the first couple of days if I could grow some wheat and some flax in order to have also a little bit of string generation. And there we go, my farm was set up with wheat and string. I also installed a little bit of industrial hemp. I don't know if I'm gonna need this anytime soon, but I had a seed for it, so I might as well plant it down anyway. I installed 3 drying racks to start drying out some of this rotten flesh into leather. And then it was on to some base fortifications. I really needed to make a moat inside of my base where I could then later plant some bamboo spikes that if any mob comes near my base, they will die. All of my leather had started drying out, so I had about a good 27 leather. And that's when some scary music happened. I had no idea what was going on. It felt like a boss fight. I was scared. I did make a grave metal sword, which was stronger than the golden one that I found before, so this was going to go a long way. I also had 540 durability, which was rather good. I then went in the JEI menu and I checked out a couple of the items that I could make, but we were nowhere close to making any cool item. And the scary music was still going on. I had no clue what was happening. So I just idled in my base without really doing too much. I did mine a little bit of copper and I extended my mine down a little bit more because we needed to go to Y-64 in order to find diamond ore. After extending my mine a little bit more, I started reading the quest line. So welcome to Fear Nightfall. This pack works a little bit different. You are cursed with permanent insomnia and you can't sleep at all. Beds will only serve as a spawn point. I also disable the phantoms and here we go. Days are 40 minutes long and nights are 20 minutes long, and a challenge to survive. You also have to keep track of your sanity and be aware of the dark. Don't waste any time during the day. Now you can pause here on the video to see what effects all give positive interactions to your sanity and what effects give negative interactions. A lot of stuff gives negative. It's just like the first thing you gotta know. A lot of stuff makes you lose sanity fast. And here we go, dark times. The Ather has fallen because of HEROBRINE. He has corrupted all the dimensions and his presence will soon arise in the overworld. Which doesn't sound pretty good to me, honestly. I really don't want a random HEROBRINE showing up in my base. And I got started on the first couple of quests. Now, one of the quests got us 8 bamboo, and it was absolutely vital for us to plant this 8 bamboo immediately when I got it and have it start growing. The faster I can get this bamboo going, the faster I can fortify my base and protect myself against the dangers of the night. And bamboo spikes is exactly what we need for that. But yeah, of course, we first got to get some bamboo, eh? I then checked what the Y level for iron was, and I went down into the mines in order to start doing a little bit of digging around. Because we definitely have to get a full iron set and iron tools if we want to get this show going. Because we're not going to survive if we don't have any armor. That is definitely a given. Everything hurts in this mod pack, trust me. So I started strip mining. And moving up in my strip mine 4 blocks at a time, I placed down a torch in order to keep all of the mob spawns to a minimum. If you don't have any light in your caves, you're going to get overrun by mobs. I managed to find myself a little bit of lapis. And then I strip mined a little bit more. And that's when it happened. Mobs poured in. They started dealing some heavy damage, but I managed to block myself in. Oh my god. Yo. What? Yeah, just let them die out. My heart's pumping, dude. Oh my god. And as you would have guessed, those were just some fish that came onto the land, and without water, they die off. So we were safe for now. We got a little bit of materials down from the mines, and it was the next day. Now, as you can see, we went from day 1 to day 4 up in the left-hand corner. That is because days are a little bit longer and you cannot sleep through the nights. So we're going to be moving ahead, and each day in Fear Nightfall is going to be 3 Minecraft days. This will make it so I don't have to play the pack for 100 hours to reach day 100, pretty much. Don't worry guys, the recording is still going to be the same length as normal, so be prepared for that. I also managed to find myself a bee's nest during the day, which is pretty amazing, as we need a honey bottle in order to make an atlas. So that was very clutch, and it was really close to my base. I wanted to explore this cave system a little bit more, but I decided against it as I really don't have any way of defending myself for now. So it was the bigger move to not go inside of it. And my move was confirmed because this guy hit for 4.5 hearts. This guy pretty much 2-shots me. That's wild. He also was holding a grave metal sword, same sword I'm holding as well. Then I went back to the base and I started on making my moat so I could place in those bamboo defenses. After farming up the first set of bamboo, I had enough to make a couple of spikes already, which was going to be the #1 priority. I was able to make a good 28 spikes. I did run out of a little bit of wooden slabs, but don't worry, I made a couple more and then I finished off the spikes. After putting some spikes into my base, I realized I wasn't that far off from completing my base defenses. The other thing that I still had to do was place some wooden trapdoors so that mobs would think they can walk over the blocks and get to my base. But in theory, they're just gonna fall down and get spiked and die, which was going to be very beautiful. After that, it became nighttime again and I went back into the mines. We had to do a lot of digging because we really needed to focus on that iron. After a little while, I didn't find any iron anymore, my pickaxe was almost dead, so I went back up to the top of my base and I installed my first campfire. Campfires are a surefire way to regenerate your sanity. You can also place this roasting thing above your campfire, and if you kill a passive mob or like an animal, it will drop its carcass and you can cook it on the campfire, which I think was pretty cool. I've never seen that before. After that, I managed to make my walls into sturdier walls because I made them all out of cobblestone, which was going to give me a little bit more protection against explosives and other kinds of mobs. I'm really not sure what to expect in this pack, honestly. I then scoured JEI for a couple of useful items and I found these gloves. These are an accessory that will give you more attack damage. The cheapest one you can make is just 2 leather, and it gives you leather gloves which give you 0.25 attack damage. That's like a 1/4 heart, but every little bit of extra damage we can get early on is big. I then was drooling over all of these really cool items that I do not have the resources to make, but I did note them down for future reference. Especially this dark metal seems really overpowered, but it seems really expensive as well. Next up, bamboo farming, baby. We were going to finish off these base defenses and get all the spikes installed before the next nighttime would hit. The early days of Fear Nightfall, you really have to focus on getting yourself settled in a base that you can defend, because pretty soon we'll get a couple of visitors that aren't really so nice. So I also installed a cobblestone wall leading all around my base. This is one of the most overpowered defenses that I know of, because mobs have no way of getting over the wall unless they can fly and climb, of course, which is like spiders and specters. But hey, for all the other mobs, they're gonna get stuck on the wall and they cannot get to me. Anything that gets over the walls will get dropped in the spike pits and I'll be safe for at least a couple of days. Or at least I was hoping. I then made myself a glass bottle and I ran quickly back to that bee's nest because I was hoping they generated some honey, and they did. So now I have my honey bottle ready if I want to make my atlas. I installed a couple of trap doors in order to make the mobs fall for my trap, and then it was on to the next item. The base defenses were completed. Oh yeah, Did a little bit more wood farming because, you know, Lumberjack ElAbro is still in the business, and I had a great plan in the future. Because I have so many logs all around my base, I definitely have to find a Fletcher at some point. Made a couple more ladders because I was going to be scaling down deeper into the depths of the mines while it was nighttime, and I found myself a cave. Now, I knew I wasn't ready to start exploring caves because the mob spawns in this pack are absolutely cracked. There is so much stuff that spawns when it's dark, it is absolutely nutty. And that is when some scary music started happening and I had no clue what was going on. This music is really intense. If you're playing this pack at 4 AM, this gets pretty crazy. I then managed to find myself a little bit of iron, and I was extending the mines deeper into the depths of the earth. And I actually found a fat vein, which was really good. Alrighty guys, this is another hydration checkpoint. Did you know that your body needs at least 2 to 3 liters of water every day? Why is it already doing scary music? Sorry? God damn. Okay, so how did we make the atlas? Book honey map. We need to wait until daytime. That being said, I would like to go and do a little bit of mining because I'm still looking for a bunch of iron. So let's go ahead and get another iron pickaxe in the building. Okay, calm down. Calm down, buddy. All right, let's go and do a little bit of mining. All right, I'm gonna be trying to utilize this tactic where we just go down like this. It is dark, dude. That's crazy. Because I'm gonna be placing down staircases going into my mine. Now, we did find a huge cave, which is still pretty scary considering that we don't really have any way of conquering caves. Okay, that's pretty good. What Y level are we down to already here? We're already down to 28.5. That's not bad. That's not bad. Minus 64, I think, is what we need for diamonds, though. I'd like it to during daytime. No, it's still the middle of the night, dude. It is still the middle of the night. Oh shit! What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, he mined the block under me! Y'all are wild! Yo! Nah, brother! Brother! Fuck this. I'm out, man. That is no. What? Oh my god. Yo! It's daytime though. I like that. Dude, that's insane. What the fuck? Oh my god. There's no way. Alright. What the f... Ah! Why does it not burn up during the daytime? What am I supposed to do about that? Okay. Come on, jump inside. Now, what do I do with this big guy? 120 health. Oh my god. You're taking a lot of sanity, but you don't stand any chance against me. Oh yeah! Okay, so what did that give me? Let me check. That gave me a Zener ingot. What does that do? Oh. Whoa, what? Siege armor? Holy, dude. That's pretty good. Okay. So if I kill 3 more of those big boys, then we're done. Alright, let me go and get my sugarcane now. Then we get an atlas. Oh my god. Yes, and then we get the mini-map. Nice. Right, okay. So we have some sort of mini-map now. Okay, we're gonna be scavenging for different types of overworld stuff. Whoa, what is this? Some type of hut? That don't look very promising though. What? It just has a cartography table? Seriously? Dude, that's huge. Oh, grindstone. You know what? Let me actually just quickly nab one of those. I would like to do some animal breeding, but I got like no animals close to the base. And not a single one. Now the thing is, even with a full iron set, we are definitely not protected well. So I would at least need a diamond enchanted with like prot 1 or 2. I think minimum 2. We're definitely gonna need. Or dude, the sanier stuff, the siege armor, yeah, that would go pretty hard as well. And I want to farm some mobs during the nighttime, so I'm probably gonna break like 2 or 3 walls. Let the mobs just flow in, and then farm their drops after. Oh, I should really set up the system underneath my spikes in order to actually get the loot. Yes, we're gonna do that as well during this daytime. So let's go ahead and set up that system. Hey. So technically speaking, I should be able to do this. Oh, you know what? I got a great idea for this. Hold on. Even if they would get up there, I could just do the crawly thing. Here we go. I can just crawl my way through. So what I'm thinking about now is that if I have this set up like this, where I can just crawl underneath it, that will mean that even if a mob manages to fall through somehow, then they will stay like half in the spikes or get glitched within the spikes. Unless it's a 1 block high mob. That's going to be a different story then. So now we got that set up so we can farm some mobs during the nighttime. I do need another axe. These are all pickaxes. Yeah. Give me another axe, baby. Let me quickly go over here, start melting down some more of that. Preferably, I would have like 3 stacks of logs melting into charcoal. So I'm gonna go and get some more wood. And then during the nighttime, we're gonna farm some drops, baby. Oh yeah. It's still super scary. If you want a thrill while you're playing a mod pack, definitely play this, because it gives you the chills every 5 seconds. So I've gotten so much chills down my spine already playing this. It's pretty crazy. Also, that thing that we killed in the morning time, or like in the morning time, it had 120 health. I can't even imagine how you would kill that thing normally. How in the name of everything that is unholy, because we're playing an unholy pack, did a creeper manage to blow up this place? What? Back over to chapter 1. Iron doors, full iron armor. Survive the night. We did that, but we don't have the full armor yet. That's right. We need iron for that as well, for the backpack. Now, the thing is, I'm still scared to go mine. You know what I mean? We're at Y28. I really want to find some iron. Like a bunch of it. I'm not entirely sure what the smartest way to mine is in this mod pack, but I think we're doing fine. Sorry? Ah. See, now I know you. I know you. You don't mean shit. Quite annoying that is in the mod pack, though. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're actually getting somewhere. So, we'd have to go to... Yeah, why minus 64? Seriously, man. Oh, boy. Because that's Deep Slate Diamond, yeah. Well, the best I can do right now is just prep the mine for when I actually go diamond mining. Did get some Deep Slate gold ore. Hey, a win is a win. We got the staircases in check. We can go down to Y minus, I think, 9 or something we got to. Probably something like that. Let's go ahead and check on the upstairs. See if it's nighttime already. See if we're farming any mobs. Bat, cat, ocelot, wolf, fox, polar bear, panda, ender dragon? Dude, I don't think we can fight that bad boy anytime soon. If I'm being really honest with you. Nah. Well, I got a couple of extra maps now. Wait, no. Not maps. Because for maps, you need compasses. Oh, dang. Damn. Let's hope we can find a couple of veins here. This is theoretically the best layer to mine at. You know what? I actually might have another idea. What if we do it like this? Sorry? Dude, I gotta get out of here. You feel like something is chasing you? The fuck? What? What? Nah, dude. Nah. Just when you think you got it all together, just when you think the mod pack is being a little bit quiet, a little bit nice, just mining, looking for that iron. It just throws at you one of the crazy things it can do. You feel like you're getting chased. What do you mean? You feel like something's chasing you. I'm scared to even go back into my mines now. Oh my god. Really wish a little bit more stuff would spawn during the nighttime so I could farm it. I just had a cheat day from my workout regime. And yeah, it was good, dude. I just ate half a kilogram of ice cream. I just watched some anime. I passed the fuck out. It's amazing. Alright, I cuddled with my dogs. Now we get to play some Scary Pack. Well, I'm hoping we can find at least one vein of iron. Here we go. Alright. Oh, it's a big vein as well. We like to see those. Oh! Yes, this is the perfect place to mine for. Nice. Oh, that's big. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Dude. Huge stonks. That's full iron armor. As long as nothing comes to haunt me, we should be fine. If something crawls inside of this mine shaft that I'm making, I'm gonna scream. I'm just warning you guys. If something crawls at like max speed 10 at me, I'm gonna be screaming. Okay, nothing has shown up. We're good for now. Let me just go and get that full iron armor. Oh, pile of dark metal. What is a barrel zombie? Oh my god, look at all these different mobs, dude. That is wild. That is most certainly wild. Alright, let's start making our full set. No way. Dude, what? Well, I am super happy that I've got this set up now. I get an ominous banner and gunpowder. The raid is gone. What's going on? I just had a raid happen up on my base, dude. I didn't even have a villager or... Oh, maybe it's because of the bed. Is that why? Okay, let's go and see what we can actually accomplish here, right? Ooh, that goes really deep. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Ouch. I don't have any extra food with me. So that is a little bit of cause for concern here. My dad just called me. And he's like, what's that show you're watching now? And I'm actually watching The Boys at the moment. I saw it was on Prime from Amazon. So I thought, hey, let's give it a shot. Let's see what it's all about. And it's actually pretty good. I kind of like it. Man, these little shits are hard to hit. Get your ass over here. There we go. Was that a HEROBRINE? Okay, I just quickly went over that recording. That was HEROBRINE. Holy, dude, this is insane. This guy is stalking us in this world. Nah, man. Nah, man. Spider. So that's a spider spawner. What? Hello, beautiful. Diamond Terminite Shard? What's that? I just hope I don't get backstabbed by our little buddy HEROBRINE. One run-in was scary enough. Okay, so where are we going? Okay, I guess we'll continue this way for now. Is it just me, or does that look like 4 people standing there at the other side of the forest? What the? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. Okay, so that's gonna be growing while we are down there. I do, however, want to go ahead and head into the mines again. I do really want to explore that cave, but I feel like that's gonna be the death of me. Oh, nice. Scary music. I love scary music when I'm mining, and there's only one way to go out. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. Oh, you do not know how happy I am to see you. Oh, I think I'm falling in love all over again. I could stare at this for hours. Holy. Fuck, it's only 1. You bitch. You scammed me with a kiss, and you left me with blue balls. Oh no, never mind. The blue balls are gone. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, that's enough for a diamond pickaxe. Now I need to find 2 more to make an enchanting table. Right. Steady, my friend. Steady. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why? That's bedrock. Oh, oh, that's dangerous. Oi, oi, oi. It's dangerous, but it's good. Uranium. Ah, that's pretty nice. Oh, that's not nice. Oh my god. Scare somebody else, please. Holy. Oh, we also got 10 raw uranium. That means we can make a full uranium block. And if they can then make a thermoelectric generator, we can have the best type. What the fuck? Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, did it die? Hey, yo! Hey, yo! How much did this sucker mine? Yo! Are you kidding me? Nah, bro. Not cool. Not cool. I can't believe this, Pack. I can't believe this. He also mines so quickly. And he got like a little lullaby song on the background. Bro, you guys are playing with me. I'm gonna make a clock so I can actually know what time it is of the day. Because I feel like right now it's still daytime. Yeah, it is. Now, if I could this time not have some diabolical zombie mining his way through the whole cave towards me, that would be nice. I first gotta build up my arsenal. Because these demonic things are not playing around. Oh, that was my last torch as well. Shit. I gotta go get torches. It's gonna take us a little bit of time to get back to the base. So in the meantime, if you guys are enjoying the video, why don't you go ahead and give me a little like button there. Smash that. See that little button? That subscribe next to it or underneath it? No, that one? Yeah, just slap that. Slap that, John. I do think this is a way more secure way of mining. We got access to the crawling function, so, I mean, we might as well just abuse the fuck out of it, right? It's gonna get real scary when something actually shows up in this 1x1. Yeah, that's gonna be plenty scary. Okay. Well, I'm sure it's gonna be fine, right? We're just gonna be mining a little bit. Nothing's gonna show up and try to eat our face off. That doesn't exist. We live in a nice, happy mod pack. That's all about sunshine and rainbows, right, guys? Right? Oh, yes. Please, too. Oh my god, it's even more. Oh. Okay, I got an idea. Hold on, I'm not mining the rest. Let's be smart about this. Yeah? Let's be smart about this. I got this. We need to get level 30. Enchant the pickaxe. Pray to God that we get that fortune 3. And then that one vein might give us enough to get like half or 3 sets of the armor. Yeah, we smart. We got that big brain. Oh yeah, dude, let's go, man. Let's go. Ha ha ha. Okay, now nothing's gonna eat my face off while I run upstairs with these diamonds, right? Right? I'm jinxing myself so hard. What the fuck is that noise even? What the fuck? After that little run-in with the cave dweller, it was still not enough for the pack. They wanted to scare me even more. I did manage to make my enchanting table and go downstairs to install it, but it wasn't until after I put down the enchanting table that I got a little surprise visitor.
Hello?
Nah. Dude, that's too much. That's way too fast in a row, my guy. Oh The bar had been set for this mod pack. It was going to try to scare the shit out of me. Now, I was a little bit better prepared because I now had a full protection 1 set and a sword with sharpness 1. So I was feeling more confident. And we immediately start with some scary music. Because, you know, scary music is going to be staying in this pack for a really long time. I tried looking outside of my window to see if I could spot anything worthy of killing during the night. And I also managed to make myself 2 iron gloves. These gloves each add 0.5 attack damage. So technically, I should be dealing about 1 damage extra each hit. The next item on the list of the to-do list was the Flesh Plunderer. This is an item that will give you additional drops when you kill an enemy. But before we can make that, we need 4 ender pearls. So, a villager trading hall is definitely one of the things that's on the to-do list as well, together with this flesh hook. And for the ender pearls, we need to make a cleric. But for that, we need a brewing stand, so we're gonna have to do some exploration to find that one. I was also looking into what kind of different backpacks we have, because some of these backpacks give additional buffs. I then had a staring contest with our little buddy, and he soon disappeared, which was rather interesting. When I went outside, I heard some weird noises, and there was a big old pillager in a hood with a scythe. Not sure what those guys do, but I don't think I want to find out. He dropped some wither stones, which apparently can be turned into wither ingots, and you can also get wither skulls from these guys, which is also rather interesting, but this time in a positive way. Ooh, almost got you. Oh, don't even try. After that run-in with our little buddy, it turned daytime and I could do a little bit of farming. Now, I had another really great idea, which is that I wanted to do a little bit of exploration to see if we got something close to the base that we can make use of. And there was. As you saw, I found the signpost with 300 blocks on it. That means that there is a village 300 blocks from my base. And lo and behold, I found a village with actual living people. There was hope in this world. I wasn't alone. So I immediately got started on making a couple of walls in order to put these guys in a box, pretty much. Sounds rather, how should I put this? Unconventional, but it does the trick. Trust me. We do it for their own safekeeping in this pack. Let's just say that. After finding a blueprint in that engineer's house, I did a little bit more exploration around this tiny village when I had another run-in with our little pal. This time he was holding a bow, and I wanted to be the first to draw on him. But apparently he teleports away, still when I am checking him out. Back to exploring it was. I was going to get HEROBRINE one of these days. I'm very sure of that. I'm going to get him one of these days. I then came across a villager that was sitting outside. I don't know how this guy has survived up until now, but that's pretty interesting. And I found one of the best things ever, which is a villager boat in the middle of a lake. These guys will stay alive for all eternity. Trust me, nothing can get inside one of these boats. So, I already knew I had to set up my villager trading hall right there, as we also don't have any mods that allow us to easily transport villagers. So I was gonna do it this way. I then got attacked by a ghost while I was trying to farm a little bit. Man can't even plow his fields in peace anymore. And I stored away all of the items I got during my travels. Now, I did also need to make a farm at some point because we need to get a lot of food to do a lot of villager breeding. And the villagers only, I think they're on a vegetarian diet. I don't think they do meat, so the meat's all gonna be for me. And I got an achievement called Meat Whisperer for butchering a bunch of animals. That's kind of funny, actually, not gonna lie. I then massacred a ton of chickens. I mean, I gotta uphold my title of Meat Whisperer now. They do give a lot of arrows. I have to admit, I got 20 arrows from like 6 chickens. Back outside, I came to realize a creeper had blown up my farm during the night. Now, I'm not sure how exactly he got into my base, but I suspect that the rocket creepers might be the culprits. Then it was time for a little bit of bamboo farming, and by a little bit I mean a whole inventory. And I finally started on making my more expanded farm. I was at least going to need a ton of dirt, like a literal ton, like 1,000 kilograms of dirt to fill this whole place in. And we finally had a big plot of land to farm some carrots, potatoes, and maybe some flax as well. So I started hoeing down all of the land, and I planted my very first crops, 3 carrots and 2 potatoes. Now, I was soon able to expand this farm because I still had a couple of stacks of bone meal on me. So after bone mealing down a bunch of different crops, I moved my old farm to the new farm. The wheat I kept there because I was going to expand that one into a bigger wheat farm. But now we were rocking flax farm, wheat farm, potato farm, and carrot farm. I then did a little bit more digging around inside of my little forest because we still needed to gather up a bunch of logs in order to make a absolute ungodly amount of sticks so that we could get a load of emeralds. And the good thing about the trading was that I was going to get levels as well. Now, luckily for me, a miner moon appeared. Now, this is a certain type of moon that gives you mining... No, I was going to say mining fatigue. What am I doing? I'm tripping. This gives you haste, which means you can mine faster. So, to the mines I went, and I started mining down a couple of the regular ores that I had laying around my enchanting setup. During nighttime, in the beginning, not too much activity passed, so we were still in the clear. We weren't getting raided just yet. A couple of basic ghosts showed up, and a couple of basic zombies, or like abominations, showed up. And I was just whacking them down one by one. Just trying to get a little bit of extra experience in, you know what I mean? I also checked out if there were any special compasses that I could make. For example, a structure compass would go pretty hard, but that appears to not be in the pack. Sadly. Also, very important for us to get towards the mid and the late game is we need to make a broom from Hexerai. This is it's actually something you can make very early on that allows you to have flight. The only part is we're gonna have to go explore and find like a swamp? Or is it like a herbal swamp or something like that? It's gonna take a lot of exploration. And because we have this guy who has been visiting our base every now and then, I don't really think we're gonna do any exploration that deep into the world early on. I tried another strategy for getting experience, which was just sitting over my campfire, but that did a lot of damage compared to the experience that I got for it. So I decided against it and I went outside to do a little bit of farming during the nighttime. This, however, turned into a quick death match between me and all the mobs outside of my wall, but I was using them for experience. And I also managed to find this. It was some kind of red shard, which is from the Spore mod apparently, and it's called Mutated Fibers. Now, from how I understand this after playing the pack, is that you can have a mutated mob that spawns into your world, and the mob can get kills either from killing you or other things, and it will evolve into a higher life form after a certain amount of kills, which improves the drops it drops. And you need those improved drops to make infected weaponry and armor. So that wasn't something that we could do because, well, we can't die or we lose the world. And then it was on to my villager trading hall. Now, I did go to my trading hall and I wanted to explore a little bit around it. If there were any dangers around my trading hall, I wanted to neutralize them. One of the dangers was this house with the spawner that I quickly took care of and collected the 5 golden blocks. After that, I went past a kind of beautiful bridge that was spanning over a nice little river. And I found this place, which had a brewing stand. And that's amazing, because we need that to make our cleric and get ender pearls. I did, however, mess up by hitting this chicken, and all of his buddies joined the fight. Now, I had about 10 chickens that were on my ass trying to kill me, and they actually dealt damage, as you can see there. But I mean, you can tell by the 8 carcasses in my inventory that I took care of them. No witnesses. Did find a really cool hole that I normally would have really liked to make my base into, but sadly we cannot do that here because the base will just get blown to bits from all the creepers spawning. We need something that we can do. Oh god. The smell of blood has summoned something? Well, it was time to run. That did not sound good. Holy. Oh my god. I just got a great idea. Why don't I just make a fletching table? Have like 20 fucking fletchers to trade with me. Easy. Why didn't I think about that before? That's wild that I didn't think about that. Okay, let me do that right now. Oh yeah. We're gonna have stonks incoming, dude. And so I butchered all of the chickens that I had killed during my travels. Or maybe I should say took my revenge on during my travels. And I set forth my plan of Project Villager. Which first meant that I needed to mine a ton of gravel. And when I say a ton of gravel, I needed to get like a lot of flint and steel. Because from that little run only, I got 2 flint. And did I just say flint and steel before? I meant flint. Back into the forest we went in order to do a little bit more chopping. But it was raining and it looked like it was nighttime. I do feel, however, that sometimes when it is raining, it also allows a ton of mobs to spawn and overwhelm you. So just be wary about that one. Even so, it was raining and mobs could spawn. I took the chance and I took it upon myself to go to my villagers. I had 6 fletching tables in hand and I was ready to go ham and trade a load of wood with these fletchers. I had sticks for days, man, and I was gonna make sticks into stonks, 0 to hero. Let's get this bread. 26 flint. Wow, he trades 1 emerald for 16 arrows. That's pretty nuts. Wow. Okay. And so my villager trading hall had been set up and I could do a bunch of trading with these fletchers. This one's a cartographer. So it's actually nice to have him. It gives me a couple of maps. Wait, actually I can already expand my atlas now with empty maps. Here we go. Yes. I do need him to become the clergy though. Would be nice. Ah, there we go. I need him to get an ender pearl trade, which he doesn't seem to have as of yet. As of yet, of course. Okay, well, at least I got a bunch of villagers here now, so that's nice. Now I just gotta visit that every single day. I do think I should make this a breeding hub. Yeah, I could do that, you know? Alright, let's start expanding this place. And so a blood moon appeared. Oh! Oh, due to the bad weather effect, the blood moon has been cleansed. Oh. Jesus, lucky me, dude. Oh yeah, the sun is setting, dude. We gotta get out of here. Alright, next time I'm coming over, boys, I'm bringing beds. Beds, and we're expanding the vessel. Oh yeah. Level 30 is coming within reach, dude. The nights are so dark in this pack, man. It is crazy. Alright, let's get the fuck inside. Is a grindstone what you use to make an armor? Hold on. No, weaponsmith. Blast furnace. We gotta give that sucker a blast furnace to get diamond stuff. Right. Okay. So, blast furnace it is. Alright, we back. We back and we got a plan. Instead of mining for diamonds and getting fortune, we're gonna be getting our diamond gear from trading. This is gonna be a great idea. Can I see my FPS? 71. So, we needed iron to make blast furnaces. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Are we gonna get haunted by a cave dweller? Most likely. Better make it count then. Where's all the iron? Ah! Here's the iron at. So, I'd need like... what, 8 more? That is 8 more. Okay, so... I should have all the iron that I need. Because I think I still had 2 iron remaining in my chests. Which would bring us up to a total of 10. So hypothetically, I could get a pretty good diamond set then, right? I only got 1. Dang. Okay. We're only going to make 1 blast furnace. Which requires us to have that certain stone, which I didn't have. What is that? Smooth stone? Which is, yeah, melted down. Now, we get to the meat and potatoes. 21 bread, which is what we're going to be using in order to breed our villagers. That is also reason number 2 that I got a farm like this, is so that I can feed carrots and stuff and potatoes to my villagers. Oh, that just made a crafting table. I'm an idiot. Dramatic pause. Hey. Starting to get used to the music in the mod pack now. I really want to start on the Bioforge, but to do that, we got to progress through the quest line of chapter 2, which is the Biomancy. For that, we need the Flesh Plunderer. Pillaging special loot from dying mobs. When held in either hand, the tool guarantees deposit despoiled loot drops. When doing so, it receives extra durability damage. Oh. Really? Ow. Well, I guess the spiders are just shooting their webs at us now. Which is kind of annoying. I think we're just gonna have to chill here for a little while. Is there anything else in chapter 1 that I still need? I think there was, right? Yeah, the deadlier upgrade. Oh. How do you get animal fat? I also don't really know how to get that, but that does make you the Book of Shadows, so I kind of want that. There we go. Do we got any special mobs? No, just a weird ass creeper. I don't necessarily want to go mining just yet. I want to get started on the Project Villager. I'll call it that. Yeah, Project Villager. I mean, we could just go ahead and kill off all of those guys. Right? Oh, there go all my arrows. I guess that's that. That's that. You guys are done for? I think it's time to move on. Wow, I saw him walking in the distance over there. That was kind of crazy. Alright, time to move. Time to bounce. It's time for Project Villager. I'm gonna expand my villager trading hall. Oh, the only thing I didn't think about was beds. Hold on, yo. Oh, shit. What the fuck do you mean? Why are you here? Dang. These guys are everywhere. I mean, I don't mind getting a couple of wither skeleton skulls and a couple of wither stones. That's the loot I am ready to go for. The only scary part is that I don't know how much damage those guys deals. I feel like if they got 50 health and they wield a big ass scythe, you're gonna pack a heavy punch, right? Also, I really want to upgrade my backpack. I feel like that's an important step I'm missing. The only thing I'm concerned about is something getting inside of there and just wreaking havoc. Whoa. Okay then. Also, we're gonna hit level 30 after this trading session. There's also that one lone villager out there. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's just chilling on the beach, and the dude is still alive. That's what's the craziest about it. Alright guys, go ahead and start some love making. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. It doesn't need to be super fancy. I mean, there's nothing gonna be fancy about this base, but I just need this to be a functional villager trading hall. Okay, in the meantime, let's go ahead and start trading with our beautiful Fletchers. Okay, we're up to 37 emeralds now. You do not have a stick trade. You do not have a stick trade. You have a stick trade, but you are out. You also have a stick trade. You gotta be kidding me, dude. How expensive is this? That took 40 emeralds to get him up from novice to apprentice. Seriously, my guy? Okay, at least the second trade is kind of cheap. Go ahead and oh, hello, HEROBRINE. Well, I don't think you're supposed to get into my boat, but oh well. It's kind of funny he got stuck in my boat. I don't think he's supposed to do that. Level your level up a little bit. Nice. This is going to give me quite a few levels with this guy. Because now he's a journeyman, which hopefully unlocks the Ender Pearl trade. No, it didn't. Okay, we're kind of lacking behind with this guy. Let's keep this going, and hopefully you can then give me Diamond. Because now he goes from Journeyman to Expert, which gives us Pro 2 Diamond. Yes. Yes, dude. Fuck yes. That's amazing. So I just need a little bit more emeralds. Dude, half a set of Diamond Protection Enchanted is pretty baller. What the fuck? This guy showed up out of fucking nowhere. Oh my god. I thought he was a fucking villager. I thought he was a fucking villager. He also dealt half of my health in one hit. So maybe I should put a disclaimer on the video, like don't play at 4 a.m. or some stupid stuff like that. The clickbait title like that. Don't play this pack at 4 a.m. I survived 100 days. Some corny like that. Bound to get views, right? Donning the Pro 2 Diamond pants. Oh yeah.
I feel a little bit better now. How are we doing on daylight? We're about halfway through the day. So I think we're making steady progress. I got a lot of shit to do at home now. Probably gonna chuck a little bit more food at these guys while I'm doing the last of my trading. And then I'm gonna let them do their thing. I think like 4 of them already made love, so they should popped out. They should have popped out like 2 or 3 more babies. I still can't get over the fact that HEROBRINE got stuck in my boat. Loser. Alright, my guy. Boom. Diamond boots with prot 1. Now, I could also grab a second pair and just combine them. Okay, what do you got? We got 13 bookshelves in the building, which gives us what level of enchants? Ooh. 26. You got Fortune 2. Are you kidding me? That also has Fortune 2. You know what? I don't think I'm going to take chances. I think I'm going to grab that Fortune 2, honestly. Because that's pretty baller. And I'm breaking 3, which is pretty good. Diamond pickaxe with Fortune 2. I got some additional diamonds sitting downstairs, which we're going to go and get now. And there is a lot of them. Yeah. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. 11 diamonds. Solid. Solid as fuck. That gives me... That leaves me with 6 diamonds after I make my sword and axe. Let's get out of this place. I wanna get out of here. Because there's probably a cave dweller somewhere running about. He's got an ugly mug. I wanna push my sword into his ugly mug. Now, is HEROBRINE going to be around here somewhere? Last time you were standing at my ladder like some stalker. That was actually pretty scary when I was standing at my ladder. I ain't gonna lie, that was... Yeah, that was pretty whack. That is efficiency 4. Now, what does my sword give? Knockback 2, smite? No. Let's go ahead and get that. Wow, you got Fortune 3. That's kind of useless. Despoil 2. When killing something with a weapon that has this enchantment, they will drop additional special loot. That's exactly what I wanted. Does have knockback 2. That's kind of ass. But that's fine. Dude, Despoil 2 is kind of big. Okay, I like this. I like this. Yep. You know, you could also not do that. I mean, I'd like you not to whisper to me like that. We can make the blank upgrades. Then the iron one and the gold one. Now, I do think... Oh, I really don't have a smithing table? Tier. Iron, tier, gold. +2 armor, iron traveler's backpack. Yo, what's up, my guy? Okay, that is a lot of extra storage. I like that. I like that. So what kind of drops do you give me, huh? Ooh, it really does give the biomancy drops. Holy shit. Come on. Get over the wall. It's not that hard. Oh, it really does. What the fuck? Okay, now, listen. I thought you were pretty chill when you were just lounging about, but you're sprinting right at me now. That's not cool, man. Nothing, because you're from the corruption pack. What the fuck? That is insane. That is actually insane. These guys can jump up. They can jump over your walls. They can jump on top of your buildings. What? How do I protect against that? I gotta make like 2 or 3 wall high building. Oh god. Ooh, that kind of changed the game for me for a second there. Oh. Really, you had to still enable the ability. Okay. Now I got the 2 additional armor. You guys are probably screaming at me for a while on that one. I guess I'm all lined up for the day when it comes around. So we can go and do a little bit of trading. I might actually fill this inventory up till here. That's pretty interesting. Oh, it's turning daytime.
What the fuck is that?
Holy shit, dude. That's mad scary. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a quick day here. Yeah, we're gonna change the day title, and we're calling it a quick day. I'll deal with that next time when I'm online.
Alright guys, you're gonna have to excuse my voice for a little bit. I've been sick the past couple of days. So yeah, if I sound funny, don't mention it in the comments. I'm gonna fucking throw hands.
So, what are you? Tartarus. I don't know exactly what you are.
I do want to kill this thing. Okay, let's go.
Oh, it does drop a Xener ingot. Okay, good, good, good. Skeleton Demo Man. Oh! Right. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of testing with my new idea to collect drops. But if all goes well, I'll be able to farm mobs indefinitely during the nighttime because I'll have a conveyor belt system with bamboo spikes, which automatically farms every single living being. So yeah. Yeah. I got some great plans, man. I got some great plans, trust me. Wow, I don't know what happened with my voice there. I guess that's the sickness striking in. But time to trade. I'm hoping you have an Ender Pearl trade now at Expert. He does. 1, 2, 3. Nice, dude. Nice. And we got the Ender Pearl as well. Dang. So I got enough Fletchers. I pretty much got enough of everything, right? Okay, time to head back to the base. We gotta do some level 30 enchanting. And I need to gather up some food to give to these guys and expand my trading empire. Boom. Regular down. What the fuck? My guy. You teleported onto my spikes thinking you would survive. That's not very smart. I think I'd rather risk the Unbreaking 3, and it has fire protection and thorns. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Oh, God. That is terrible. Dude, come on, just give me level 30. There's nothing around me that I can kill to get levels. Let's quickly get that level 30, and then enchant the helmet. There we go. Please. Please. Unbreaking 3 as well. Ooh, that's a gamble. Ah, lost again. No. Prot 4 changes the game, man. I'm telling you. That's sad. Get your ass over here. Drop me that Xener ingot. Oh, yeah. Ah. Here we go. Okay, so I got a grindstone, I got 3 lecterns. That's what we're going to be installing during our next trip, and then I need some food for the next trip. Next trip, we'll give them a stack of carrots, 39 potatoes, and then we should be good to go for a little while. A bucket of salmon. I don't think I need that, actually. We are going to need a spider eye for what we're making, and then the 4 ender pearls. Ah, we could maybe try take on the cave. That might not be a bad idea. Okay. I guess you're talking and teleporting now. What are those? What is hurting me? Mycelium infection. Dude, did I just get an STD? From where, dude? Whoa! You look like trouble. Infected human. That was a human? Nah, no way. Oh, that's just some coal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know that sound. I do know that sound. Yep, it's been great. I'm gonna fuck off right now. That's the cave dweller. Nope.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Before you get any chance to spawn, I am out of here. I still don't know what's making that noise. I feel like it's a mob that has good drops. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Sinus, not bad. Bile gland? Ah, you use it in a decomposer. Okay. Make bile, elastic fiber, and flesh bits. And bile you can use either in the bio lab or in the bio forge. Thank you for your kind donation. I think it's time we either go and trade a little bit more. I mean, we need to do our daily trading at least. Let's go check what that sign is all about, because that's just super weird. Right. Is that HEROBRINE putting them down? Ooh. That's our third one. Which means we could theoretically summon a wither now. If I have the soul sand for it, then we could probably summon a wither. That's pretty gnarly. Yep, got everything. Extra beds, extra proficients, stuff to trade, food to give. Time to make a run to the village. Hey, we got a dolphin. Nice. Wait, I don't know what you were, but let's stay over there, shall we? How's little oh? Hey, he's still alive. This man's the Chad, the MVP. Oh yeah. I wonder how long he's gonna stay alive. Leave a comment down below thinking, does he survive the full 100 days? What do you guys think? All right, let's get a little bit of trading going. Here we go, here we go. Why do they cost 64? Is it because I'm exhausting the trades? Is that why? Because even if it's a stack, I'll keep doing it. Dude, these guys are gold mines. What do you mean? That's still a win. This guy's 31. This guy's gold mine. Look at that. Look at that. This guy is the gold mine.
2,000 years later.
You know what? You know what? You know what? That's prop 4 leggings right there. Why not? Why not? It's cheap. It's pretty cheap. And then on the boots, I can get prop 3. Yeah. Alright, so prop 3 boots, prop 4 leggings. That is done. Probably grab another map from our boy over here. Suckers spawn. Wow. I really don't like the creeper has more range than my sword. That throws me off a lot. So let's go ahead and make that flesh plunder and then figure out how we can make those bio stuff. Because the bio stuff is where it's at, man. A big part of the end game is found within the biomancy. So we're going to get into that pretty soon. And I really want to upgrade my base defenses. Because this base is... Man, this base is small. This might just become my farmland. I might actually just build a bigger base over here. Whole fucking castle, man. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean? Oh, shit. No way. I am not armed enough to fight a full-on raid. Because if a Ravager shows up, it doesn't fall into the spiky trench. No, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm good, thanks. Okay, cool. Look at this, though. Prop 3, prop 4. Got fire protection. I mean, that doesn't matter. And then no prot on the helmet, sadly. Sadly. Cool, so that is the Flesh Plunder. Despoil loot drops. When doing so, it receives extra durability damage. This thing does have 12 attack damage, which is pretty... That's pretty nuts, man. That's like double the attack damage I got now. So, Primordial Cradle. Offer adequate tributes to the cradle and summon forth primordial messengers of exquisite flesh. After offering flesh and other items, finish the offering with a regeneration or healing potion. Oh, what the fuck is this shit, man? I can't help it, but it sounds like it summons a boss. You know what I mean? Wait, we got one of these guys. Oh, you hurt like shit. God damn. What's wrong with you? I hear you. Look at this! He's running away! What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, he drops bone marrow. Which is... Oh, drops from the warden? Brother, I do not want to fight the warden just yet. This might be my golden ticket to have a load of... Oh, what? Why is there Skulk? Sorry, I might have missed the memo. What is Skulk doing in here? Do I seriously got like a ancient city underneath my base? There's no way, right? He looked like he was angry at me. I don't know why. That looked really strange. It felt like that turtle was gonna attack me. Revenge of the plastic straws, I guess. Pretty much what we'll have to do is level this place. And then we'll have to fill in this whole area. Either take out all the dirt or fill it in. I'm taking fill it in, right? Ah, I see you staring at me, little sucker. Now, you ain't gonna do shit. You're just gonna die like a bitch. Wait, does he keep that fish on a leash? Does he really? They keep flesh-hungry piranhas on a leash as their pets, or pretty much their war pets. That's pretty badass. I mean, you can say what you will, but that's pretty badass. I heard you walking towards me from the left, man. I got some god sense in this place. Don't even try to play with me. HEROBRINE, I'm telling you, I'm not scared anymore, man. We're gonna have to reinforce the outside of the base with obsidian eventually. That's also why I'm making it not too big. If you feel me. I guess the last thing I'll do then now, during this daytime, is I'll just go ahead. Wow, we got a wandering trader. Do you trade any crazy stuff? Huh? Insomnia cure? What? That's crazy. Alright, I guess during this nighttime, I'm gonna be going for iron in the mines. So, I'll show you downstairs what I am thinking about, right? So, what I'm pretty much thinking about, you can put these things on the side. It hurts when you walk through it. So what I am thinking is something like this. Right? Something like this. So they go in here. They start dying. And they keep dying. The drops will fall onto the conveyor belts. Either on this one, which pushes it onto the main one. And then drags it out. And I can set up a whole thing throughout the base. Or throughout the outside of my base. As like a first line of defense and sort of like a resource gatherer, if you will. What? That is a bone-chilling sound. Woo! Hello, buddy. My God. Go ahead and check out what this cave is all about, right? Because I am very curious. We also had a monster spawner somewhere. What is... Whoa! Hello, buddy! Ah, dude, you are scary. Now, the thing is, I haven't come across any of the mining zombies anymore. Oh, God. Whoa, dude. Okay, let's take a chill pill here. That was a little too close for comfort. Oh my God. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is loud. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I see you do not want to mess around, huh? Let's give ourselves a little bit more breathing space here, because this guy seems to have some kind of ranged attack. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Where is he? Oh, he seems to be blocking this stuff. Oh! He went down. He went down. Is that grave metal scrap? It was. Wow. Alright, cave exploration is going, is progressing nicely. Gotta make sure we light everything up. Seem to have gotten a good few pieces of iron. Oh God, I really do not want to anger that Enderman. I'll piss my pants, man. A little bit more over to this direction. That's 8 more ores, which puts us from 27 up to 43. And then we got a little bit more down here, which puts us up to 49. Definitely way more efficient than just randomly mining in a strip mine. We also got a few pieces of lead here and there. Okay. Good. And after I've made a moat, I think it's only just the obsidian that I need. Hey, you're standing a little too menacingly in my base, man. Could you leave me alone? I'd like that. Yo, let's go, man. So I was about to give him the spanking of his life. Hey, what's up, man? Ah, he's the one making the noises. Man, you're an asshole. Yo, all this time I've been thinking mobs around me. This dude's just making noises. Okay. Well, it's a start. It's definitely a start. Okay, so now this moat is too deep. 2 blocks deep. I'd like to make it 3 blocks deep. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. There we go. The moat is now 3 deep to start on construction for our beautiful death trap. So, what I am thinking, right, is like this. Then, we take the conveyor belts, and the system I want to get is probably something close. Well, that's going to be an elaborate death trap, my guy, I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love this. Haha. Man, my genius is scaring me. It's like the big Jeremy Clarkson said, sometimes my genius is terrifying. Oh! Well, that's the party down there, isn't it? Damn! You guys having some kind of like underground European rave or some stuff like that. That's crazy. Stay safe, y'all. Oi, oi, oi. HEROBRINE, are you spawning? Hold on, just wait a moment. Are you spawning the stupid creepers? Oh, it all evens out. Oh, that was pretty satisfying. I ain't gonna lie. That was pretty satisfying. Okay, so this trade route is secured. Look at that. We can just breeze on through. Is our good lad still alive? Yes, he is. Look at him in the flesh. This guy's a beast. Pacing around like a madman, but nonetheless, this guy's a beast. That's my cleric. Oh, toxic gland to make toxic extract. Nether wart for emeralds. I don't have the ability to make bile just yet, so that'll have to wait a little while. He pulled through. Okay, so that's prop 4. Yeah, prop 4 shoes. Good. I don't have a butcher yet, so I think the best course of action is going to be... Wow, you guys still have more trades? Jeez. These guys are refreshing their trades like maniacs. I do like the dark metal chests. The dark metal stuff. This is... Yeah, that's pretty strong. After gawking for a long time at those endgame armor sets, I finally went inside of the cave. And I needed to do a little bit of cave exploration to gather some basic materials. But I got immediately ambushed by a creeper that blew up right in my face. If I wasn't wearing this good armor set, that would have been game over right there. The guy was like an assassin. It was crazy. I did manage to get another sharp fang, and we were finally able to make the primordial cradle, which is what we needed to advance in the chapter 2. During the nighttime, I spent a little bit of time killing some mobs and farming a little bit of experience because we were close to level 30, and after which I enchanted, and I found this guy. This was another one of those knights, and apparently he can spawn in the overworld as well, which is rather concerning. Killing off the last couple of spiders, I found this. This is a Wendigo. And I am so glad I got a wall that this guy cannot just run up to me.
Damn, if only the game would let me jump 2 inches with my massive big-ass legs.
Because that looks like one scary mob that deals a lot of damage. Now, he only had 60 health, which wasn't that bad, but he did drop a good amount of experience and another Xener ingot, which means that we can now make siege armor. So, immediately made the siege helmet,
which means that we now have an extra armor point and 1.2 armor toughness on our head, which is pretty amazing. Then enchanted a sword, which gave it Notch's Blessing, which apparently just deals damage to everything. Or I mean, increased damage to everything. And the siege armor helmet was only going to get unbreaking, so that wasn't really worth it. What in the world is this? That's when I got visited by this guy. This was very strange. Oh my god. No, man. If you find that while you were out, you're dead. That thing was so fast. No. Daunt? You hold up. Pause, man. Pause. Let me first look up this Notch's Blessing. Pause. Hold on. After getting scared shitless by whatever mob that was, I went out to chop a couple more trees in order to do some more illegal money laundering. Now, I kept checking behind my back because I kept hearing noises and I thought HEROBRINE was going to come and try to kill me. But I kept on wood farming until I had enough till I was satisfied, and we went on to our trading route again. And arriving at my trading route, these guys were also doing a little bit of breeding. The food that I'd given them before was actually making some waves. Now, I also installed a roof over this vessel because I didn't want to lose sanity while I was trading. That was gonna kind of offset the old sanity gaining from the trading. I also got visited by a wandering trader, which was pretty nifty. I thought this guy could have some insane trades, but he was just trading some basic stuff, which means like ice, sand, cactus. I mean, I did grab a few blocks of ice, and I did grab a cactus because, I mean, why not? Oh, I guess they weren't compatible. Sorry about that, buddy. Dude, he's making love to everybody. After finding a Casanova amongst my villagers, I was ready to start getting my emerald stocks back up to maximum. Okay. Strange, but okay. Oh, I think we just crashed. Yeah, sometimes the pack does seem to kind of do that. I then expanded my villager trading hall with an actual roof. Seems like we've got a new employee in the company. You still need a job though, come on. Get yourself a job, man. After forcing that guy to get a job, I defended the boat against every other sea terror that I could find around it. There were a lot of these spear throwing guys around. And then I finished off with making a little bit of modifications to my little castle. I was gonna make the walls 4 high and then have everything be kitted out with nice and cozy campfires. I also made some ladders, which I installed at the sides of the walls so that I could go up a couple of layers on the towers. Finishing off with a little bit of bamboo spikes, and my base was actually starting to get somewhere. We still had a long way to go, but a start is a start. So I hit the mines in order to get some more cobbled deep slate and some more cobblestone so I could finish off the build. And that's when a big moon appeared. Now, a big moon is, like it is in physics, a moon where you will have less gravity because the gravitational pull of the moon is a little bit bigger than normal. I took to my obsidian structure to mine a little bit more obsidian because we were going to the Nether at some point. Now, the scary music did get to me, so I went back upstairs after mining 10 obsidian. I didn't want to grab any more. And I checked over all of the blocks that I have, which was when I found a little exploded cave entrance right next to my base. My walls were still intact, so we were good to go, and I could just farm some mobs during the nighttime. Now, jumping around with this big moon is actually quite fun and quite easy to do. So I thought it was a great idea to go and build my castle a little bit more during this nighttime. I did end up getting sniped and I did end up falling off of my castle walls, but it was all good. We were kitted out with some good gear, and I then farmed a little goldfish, which dropped some interesting items. After that, it was time to combine 2 power 3 bows and make it into a power 4 bow. And just like that, I also made Prot 4 diamond boots, which was, too expensive. Because of course, you know, can never have nice things on his Modpack, goddamn. onto the villager trading hall again, then to get a couple of levels while trading a couple of sticks. Stack of sticks per emerald though. And that's when I found myself fending for my life when I got dropped down into this ledge. Now, I thought I was pretty safe, only arrows could reach me, which was no problem. But that's when I realized the creepers can actually jump up super high. Which means I was in a little bit of danger, especially when I tried to go out of this place. Yep, I got dropped right in the middle of that smack dab mobs, and I had to run for my life. I ate my last golden apple, and I abused the crawling mechanic to get into this 1-by-1 area. This was gonna make it so no melee mobs could get to me, except for the spiders, of course. And the skeletons were still shooting at me. Now, luckily for me, it was all good, and I could just shoot them down with the power of 4. And that's when I found one of probably the most menacing looking things I have ever seen in this mod pack. Look at his mans. That's dangerous. Back to my base, I decided I wanted to explore a little bit around it. I had a couple of maps that still needed filling up, and that's when I found this cathedral. Now, it did appear to be the cathedral that I found at the very beginning of the pack, so that means that I didn't find any more tarot cards, which was kinda sad, but I didn't let that get me down, and I kept on exploring. And that's when I found a rather interesting structure in the water. I'm pretty sure this structure is supposed to spawn above water, but for some reason it just spawned in the middle of the river. Now, there were just some golden blocks and some logs down here, so there was nothing really special to this place. But I gotta say, if I found this out in the overworld, I would have made my base here, because this castle is huge. And then I actually found my own base again. I completely looped around through the west side, and I didn't realize I had explored so much that I got back to my base. Then I installed a couple more conveyor belts, because this was gonna be a process that takes quite a while. And during the nighttime, I tested out the conveyor belt system if it actually works, which it did. I then read up on the flesh blobs, which was one of the next things that we had to do in order to progress in chapter 2, and these are the exquisite messengers of flesh. Now, these things get summoned by feeding living flesh, or flesh from mobs, into the primordial cradle, and then finishing it off with a regeneration or healing potion. Then it will spawn one of these blobs, apparently. And during the nighttime, I also finally made the Nether portal, because it was time. I was gonna figure out what was going on in that place. Now, is this a great idea? Probably not. Do I think there is better loot in the Nether? Absolutely. Do I want to get netherite? You damn right. So let's go. On to hell we go. And it looks worse than I expected. This place looks absolutely dead. You know, I had to cop a screenshot of the cords right before I would start exploring, because otherwise there's no way for me to get back, as the atlas doesn't work. And I got immediately ambushed by fiddlesticks. I mean, come on, you can't tell me that doesn't look like fiddlesticks, man. Now, the power 4 bow was definitely a big ups. This was a really strong weapon to have in the Nether. But, as we will soon see, not all mobs can receive damage from a bow. Now, I found these weird skeleton-looking thingies and a wither skeleton spawner, which I thought was big money, because if there is a chest in here, it's bound to have some good loot. I also farmed a couple of wendigos, because these dropped the Xenier ingots, and I really wanted to get full siege armor. And it seemed like this place was a hotspot for these guys. I also got a Tartarus that joined the party. I just whacked him a couple times with my sword, and we were good to go. Now, looking around this structure, I actually did manage to locate the chest inside of it. Now, I was hoping for some really great stuff, and I would have to say it is okay. There's a quiver inside of this chest, and it also has a diamond, which is pretty good loot. Don't get me wrong. I also got my first nether warts, which is also nice, because we're going to need it to make the health potions. And then I got absolutely trashed by so many mobs that spawned all at once, and they were taking my health down. I knocked the Wendigo off of the ledge into the lava, the same with the fiddlesticks, and then it was only the ghost and the piglin brute that I had to deal with. I gappled up and I was ready to go again, and these guys stood no chance. If it's only those two guys, I can deal with them. And then another skeleton joined, so that was a free Xenier ingot. And I decided to go back home because, man, that was a little too much for me in that short amount of time. Also, the Nether drains your sanity like crazy. If you can see it, like just that little trip just drained my sanity to under half. So I had to get back to my campfire, and I had to stock up on sanity before I would do that again. I also inserted the quiver into my back slot, and now I just had to fill it up with arrows, which we would do the next time I go to my villager trading hall. I then spent a little bit of time checking out what kind of weaponry you can make with the netherite and what kind of armor sets. And it seems like for the mahogany broom, you need a netherite ingot as well. Checking over all of the other different weapons you have in the pack, I came to realize that all the strong stuff is definitely not easy to get or to make. So it was back to basics, and we were getting a little bit of wood because I was going to make something that would severely help me in the nether, which is namely a half a stack of dang campfires. Or at least we started with 3 campfires because I didn't have the resources for it, but the plan was to make half a stack of campfires and put them all around in the nether. The first thing I really had to do was set up a little bit of a base. Now, when I say base, I mean a dirt wall all around my nether portal, so don't judge me, I'm poor. Don't worry about it. But I was going to install a campfire and then make pathways leading over the shrooms so I could traverse the basics around my nether portal a little bit easier. After finishing up the bridge, I was able to explore the nether a little bit more, just a tiny smidge, and I came to realize this place was definitely not going to be nice to me. So I started bridging out, and HEROBRINE also showed up for a second there. God, he kind of caught me off guard for a second. I also found a really cool looking tree, which does actually make planks, and I decided to make the next base, or next, how do you say it, safe point? Let's call it a bonfire. My next bonfire I was going to make surrounding with all this wood and blocking off the 2 entrances from both the directions so that I could have a straight line looking forward, which I would know that mobs would come after me. So I can farm a couple of mobs here after placing down a chest at the crafting table, and I was definitely going to go for full Zener stuff. Yeah, 100%. And just look at the sheer amount of mobs that spawned from that little bit of time that I spent there. Pretty crazy. I also grabbed a few of these crystals, these quartz. It's not called a quartz crystal, is it? What is it called? Nether quartz. Nether quartz, called nether quartz. Wow. I'm absolutely tripping. And then I started farming a couple of these mobs. We had a skinwalker, which is kind of terrifying, and the other skeletons. A Wendigo also decided to join up, so that would mean 3 more Zener ingots. We were getting pretty close to full siege armor, man. I'm telling you. Siege armor is going to go hard. And there we go. Just like that, I had full siege armor acquired. Now I just needed levels to enchant this whole set with protection 4, and I'd be pretty much unkillable. Or at least that's what I'm hoping I'll be, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. I then decided it was time to get back home, and that's when I found something very interesting. This is a young mineshaft. So, these mineshafts, supposedly, well technically, in all of the packs that I've played, hold some of the best loot in the game. We're talking about endgame artifacts, we're talking about endgame baubles, stuff like that. So I was really hoping that this would also have tarot cards. And in the first room that I found, we actually got a tarot card. And this was pretty funny, because this is a reference to JoJo, because it's Zawardo! Yeah, this is pretty good. Slowness 4 to nearby mobs. That is a JoJo reference if I've ever seen one. And it's goddamn beautiful, man. Slowness 4 to nearby mobs is such a huge win. It's definitely going to make my life easier, that's for sure. Then I spent a little bit more time mining all of these trees, or maybe I should say chopping down all of these trees in order to prepare for a big trading run, because we needed to get level 39 to enchant all of our siege armor. After having gathered up more than 12 stacks of logs, I also got started on the project half a stack of bonfires in the nether, so I would never run out of sanity again. It's also really helpful to keep a couple of bonfires on you, because if you ever run out of sanity, you will really need these guys. Then strip mined a little bit more, because you know I can always use the cobbled deep slate in order to progress on my new build. And after strip mining for a little while, I had some extra cobblestone and deep slate cobble in order to make my fortress. I wanted this fortress to be finished, man. I wanted to move places and stay inside of my new base because it was going to look so fire. Just look at how this is coming together. Project 32 bonfires was also the way how I was going to sanity proof this base by having campfires in each corner, on each floor, in each tower, and in the middle of my base. This was going to make it so that I would have the regeneration, sanity regeneration, everywhere, wherever I'm standing in the base. And I think that's just beautiful. After installing all of the bonfires, I started enchanting my gear. And of course, on the chestplate, I got another fire protection because the game just loves to give me fire protection on the chestplate. But it was still stronger armor, so I donned it immediately. Now, I did kind of run out of levels, so we had to go back to the villagers. But before that, I finished off my castle build by putting a couple of walls inside, and I was going to make a couple of additional places for some bonfires on top of the walls. So literally wherever you're standing in the base, you regenerate your sanity, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Now, I did notice that a lot of creepers had actually blown up around my base, but that did lead me to believe that my conveyor belts are actually explosion proof, because those didn't get taken out, which is pretty nifty. I have to say, that's pretty nifty, man. Did finish up by putting a couple more conveyor belts down, but this was getting incredibly expensive. I just didn't have the iron for this stuff, man. Back over at my villagers, I found this guy who was trading an ancient manuscript, which I didn't really know what it was, but it was apparently the Book of the Gods. So we were going to get into that at some point, I believe. I think I completely forgot about those ancient manuscripts, because there's always something in a mod pack that I completely forget about. There's always something. And back over at the base, I was looking at the map, and it looked like I really now had a castle and a farmland, which is kind of cool. The game then gave me fire protection on my leggings, and I was getting really salty, but the boots had protection 3, but I just lacked the levels. So I went to the Nether to gather up a couple more Xener ingots, and this slowness 4 was definitely a huge win. I farmed a couple more mobs, and I gotta say, these things are pouring in from everywhere, man. But Project 32 bonfires was definitely the way to go, because my sanity was at an all-time high. The problem being that there was a guy with a fishing rod, and I got absolutely flung into the masses of zombie pigmen. This was pretty crazy. Now, I didn't just want to run in with the world, because, yeah, if the guy grabs me and he throws me inside of the bunch, I'm gonna die. So, I had 180 arrows, and I was gonna put them to good use. All of these guys were gonna get sniped down from above. And I have to say, after firing like a good 100 arrows, bro, there was so much experience on the ground, it was looking very juicy. So I went over to that side ridge over there that you saw, the mountain ridge, and I was gonna mine inside of it so I could farm them with my sword. Because I was kind of running out of arrows, and I didn't want to waste all of them on the mobs. So I did a little bit of manual digging and a manual slaying, but of course they can mine the blocks, so it was getting a little bit tense. Now, the good thing is that the archerist was body blocking all of the zombie pigmen, so I could just dish out a ton of damage. But they just kept spawning. I don't know what it is with the spawn rates in this pack, but mobs are just coming in floods. It's like a whole army. I collected the experience, and I tried to make my way back home, because we now had enough levels to do 2 more enchants. And it seems like my helmet broke, which was kind of ass, because that was actually a good helmet. So I went back into the basement, and I enchanted my boots first with protection 3. And when I enchanted the helmet as well, I also got prot 3, which is pretty big. 2 protection 3 items is huge. Now, I just had to get better leggings, and then I would be completely set with the siege armor. For now, my diamond pants with prot 4 were still a little bit better. I then installed a couple of chests in my new base, but I don't know, the oak chests just feel a little bit off. I really wanted to get a different type of chest inside of the base. So I was gonna figure out which type of logs I was going to use to finish off my build. And I felt incredibly poor and weak when I had to make leather gloves again instead of diamond or iron ones. Yeah, dude, we're struggling. We are struggling. Sadly, you can't make siege gloves. That would have been pretty good. During the nighttime, I wanted to save a little bit of time, and I was going to farm a bit of wood, but this was apparently a very bad idea because, of course, the mob spawns in the overworld are also absolutely bonkers. There is just mobs coming in from everywhere, creepers just shooting up, barrel zombies are also coming in. Barrel zombie got exploded by the creeper, all kinds of craziness was going on during the nighttime. When I got back to the base, I also made an oak binding table. This was apparently something that you can use to make enchanted books. Although the recipe for the items you have to put in is quite expensive. Namely a glowstone, a bone meal, a slime ball, and some beeswax. And then also the enchantable glue. Yeah, this is rather expensive, man. I really don't have the materials to do that, especially the slime balls. I haven't come across a single mob that drops the slime ball. So I went on to the next best thing, which was the Book of Shadows, which is the introduction to Hexerai. Now, in order to use this Book of Shadows, you of course got to make the pedestal, so you need mahogany. Funnily, they give you a mahogany sapling. So you already know I went not with one tree, but I might have done it again, and again, and again, and one more time, and just one more time for good measure. And there you go. Now I had a couple stacks of mahogany logs, and this wood is actually absolutely gorgeous. I also found a place where apparently mobs, they get clumped up together at my base, so that was an easy couple of levels. And the mahogany chests look absolutely stunning, man. It's a dark, reddish kind of wooden chest with golden finishing touches on the sides. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I was going to use the mahogany for the base build as well with the new castle. I then decided I needed to have a place where I could farm the trees, and I had a genius idea. I was going to place out... Oh, God. HEROBRINE just made me look at him. Damn. That's kind of scary when it takes over your cursor like that. But what I was saying is... Oh, God. That's a fishing rod. Uh-oh. Yeah. I can't even make a wood farm in peace without getting grabbed by a fishing rod and flung half across the river. But... these guys stood no chance because they're dumb enough to get stuck in a cobweb, so I could just farm them instantly. And back over at the base, I really wanted to farm a little bit more mahogany because I needed a lot of it if I was going to build my whole base out of it. Now, the Book of Shadows was really nice, and I installed a little bit more dirt into the wooden tree farm so that I could place down, like, let's say 20 saplings, bone meal them all up, and then mine them in one fell swoop, or chop them in one fell swoop. This was going to be a genius plan if it works. Only if it works, though. So I'm really hoping this is going to work. It's taking a lot of oh my god. Oh yeah, dude, this is huge. That's like... dude, that is like 8 stacks of mahogany right there from that one single tree that I chopped, technically. Yep, that's the way. I'm going to do it again. We are farming wood for days. This is going to make my wood farming so much more efficient to do stick trading as well. And so I was on my way back to my villagers when a hungry piranha showed up and tried to eat my boat. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but it was back to the money printing machine and the ender pearl printing machine. So we were on our way to greatness. Now, while I was going back to my base, I had an eerie feeling. Although the eerie feeling was fastly quenched because I made a power 4 unbreaking 2 bow. So this bow was going to last me a lot longer. I also repaired my pickaxe and I repaired my axe. But I still couldn't shake that eerie feeling. I wasn't sure why I was feeling this way. Now, one of the things that I did notice is that siege armor cannot be repaired by their base material. You need to use a full item. So you need to repair your siege chestplate, you need another full siege chestplate. Then it was back to placing more conveyor belts, and I still wasn't sold on the whole conveyor belt system. And that's when my eerie feeling got confirmed. My portal blew up, and mobs were all around me. This was a really bad place to be. So my mind was running at 1,000 miles a minute thinking, oh my god, I can't get back. I need something to light my portal again. But first, I had to repair my dirt walls in order to stay safe in this place. So I took some soil and repaired the walls. Now luckily for me, I still had my flint and steel in my backpack. So I took my flint and steel, lit the portal, and I was going to go back, man. It was... dude, that was way too close for comfort. But I came to the Nether with a mission. And that was to find the Nether fortress. So I gritted through. And I set my sights on that Nether fortress. I wanted to find it. Now, I didn't find the Nether fortress immediately, but I did get lucky and I found a bastion like right around the corner. So that means we have a chance to get some netherite, which is honestly really exciting. So I took to the bottom floor of this bastion and I killed everything that was trying to keep me from me and my netherite. Now, there were a bunch of hoglins and a bunch of weird, how do you call them, like horror mobs, but when I finally got down, I opened my first chest right before the middle chests, and this one just had some basic loot. Now, the sheer amount of gold that is inside of a bastion is absolutely bonkers. That is so many golden blocks. Fiddlesticks decided to gank my bot lane, and he was using his ultimate, and Tartarus also decided to join up for the party. Now, after having dealt with both of those guys pretty professionally, of course the Skinwalker also had to come and say hello, but that was no problem, because Zawardo is keeping me safe, man. I'm telling you, that slowness 4 is huge. Now, I was really excited to see what was going to be inside of this chest. And there it is. We got 2 netherite ingots, boys. We got 2 netherite ingots. This is pretty insane. I was definitely going to use one on my sword, and the other one I wasn't sure about yet. I still had those prop 4 diamond pants, so I might go ahead and use it on that one. Then I started to loot up the other chests inside of the bastion, but we weren't so lucky with those ones. They just held some garbage. Now, I did have to make a quick pit stop and regenerate a little bit of sanity using my campfire strategy because, or should I say, sorry, bonfire strategy. Because, man, these things drain your sanity like crazy. After a little bit of exploration, I did manage to find another fortress, which means we now have access to blaze rods, which is a big step up from before. We need blaze rods and we need glowstone. Those are 2 things that we desperately need. Now, inside of the chest, in this nether fortress, I did find a music disc, which is going to be very nice because we can play some music and regenerate some sanity. And I also found 2 diamonds, which is kind of big. That was kind of big. Taking care of some of the blazes as well with the wither skeletons in this wither skeleton keep. I got lucky and I found another tarot card. This one gives you a permanent 20% speed bonus. That's pretty dope. I mean, speed bonus is good. I mean, there are other cards that are 20 times better, but still, I'll take any permanent buff I can get. I ender pearled back to my portal, got ambushed by a Wendigo who quickly fell to his doom, and then I managed to get back into my portal, and we were going back home to regain our own personal sanity, because damn, dude, this is getting low. So I did a sanity strategy, which is walking on wool carpets regenerates sanity, the campfire regenerates sanity, and the music disc. So this was like an optimal setup to regenerate stamina. Stamina? Sanity. After that little getaway, I made my netherite sword. We now had a netherite sword with sharpness, looting, and despoil. So this thing was pretty gnarly. It's not the most strong sword you can make, but it's pretty gnarly. And also, guys, how good does mahogany look with the polished deep slate? Hot damn, this base is looking neat. This base is looking really neat. Feels like home, man. I then tried to do something with glass item frames, but as probably all of you will already know, these chests are not going to open. I didn't realize that at the time, so please don't scream at me. And I had to make something else. So I placed the glass item frames against the back wall, so on the polished deep slate, and then I could just put some items inside of it. It didn't look really that amazing, but hey, I'm still trying. I probably could have used like a half slab so the chest will still open and then place the glass item frame on top of that one. But it was fine, man. We spent a really long time organizing and sifting through all the garbage from our first base to our second base. And after that, it started raining again, which is always really nice. So that made me think I really need a glass roof. I really should install a glass roof at some point. And appreciating the base, I gotta say, this is pretty sick. Now I just had to put in some flooring and I had to decorate the basement layer and actually make the basement layer. And for that, we needed more mahogany, which I quickly chopped down, installed a mahogany wood floor, which looks absolutely gorgeous. And the plan for this base was to have each tower would be a separate type of mod, if you feel me. And then the basement floor would have some stuff that I'd like to keep contained in the basement, like an enchanting table, an automated smelter, the butcher setup, and probably the biomancy stuff as well I keep in the basement. So the first things first, I installed my automated smelter, and now we were good to go. Mahogany flooring going down, and I wanted to use a little bit of the nether lights to create some atmosphere. And I gotta say, man, glowstone looks pretty good in this mod pack, especially with the mahogany. I'm telling you, man, you cannot go wrong with mahogany wood. I installed 4 flesh hooks into the dirt. I maybe should have made my roof out of a different material, but still, this was functional. And I hung up the 4 hoglins that I killed in my last run. I then crafted a couple more mahogany planks, and I scrapped my idea of the conveyor belts. This was getting too expensive for now, so I was just going to place bamboo spikes, extend the walls by 2, and make the floor deeper by 2. If I then place bamboo spikes all over the place, it should be good to go. The base should not be able to get run over by creepers, or at least I'm hoping. I then worked on my skills as a butcher, and I flayed everything that was in sight, and this was going to be big. If I use all of this meat onto the exquisite messengers of flesh from the primordial cradle, I should be able to get a couple of stacks of living flesh, which should set me up for the rest of the mod pack. At least that's what I'm hoping. Back over at the base, I checked if any of the chests still had some loot that I needed to transfer over to my new base, but it seemed like we had taken up all of the good items and we are completely moved. So this is now officially home, guys. I then got started on making a little nether wart farm, because if we use this primordial cradle and we actually want to get those exquisite messengers of flesh, then we will need to have to make health potions or regeneration potions. It's probably going to be health potions because those are just a lot easier to get. But for now, I made the... Oh, never mind. I have soul soil. I don't have soul sand. So the farm had to take a quick break, and we would install that later. First, we still had 4 glistening watermelons, so I already got started on making a couple of health 2 potions. I could make a grand total of 12 health 2 potions, which should in theory allow me to spawn like 8 or 9 flesh blobs. After the brewing was completed, I loaded up my inventory with some raw meats from the animals that I had slain. I loaded up some potions, and I put it all inside of the cradle. And lo and behold, it actually spawns a flesh blob. So you actually feed these guys with raw meat, and they will grow in size. And the second one that I spawned was a hungry one. So this thing was trying to eat me instead of the raw meat that I've been feeding it. And I have to say, I kept feeding these guys a good bunch until it kind of got a little bit out of control. So I had to do a little bit of pest control and just get these guys in check, collect their living flesh, and then we're good to go to advance in Chapter 2. We're getting closer to getting on a level where we can defeat HEROBRINE. That is the main focus of the pack. We need to free the world of that abomination. Now, the second thing in the questline is a bioforge. This is the crafting table of biomancy. The sad part is we need a slime ball for this. And spoilers up ahead, it's gonna take me like 20 days to find a damn slime ball. I'm not kidding. It's gonna take me 20 days. But for now, I was still in good spirits, and I was farming some mahogany, taking out my crops, farming some more, installing more crops in the farm, and getting more raw meats in order to get more flesh blobs. Then I got started on expanding my base's walls, or at least the trench. I was gonna expand the trench. I was gonna make it 2 more deeper and 2 more wider. This was gonna make it so that not a single type of mob could bridge my base. Although, when a creeper drops in when I'm working on it, it's still gonna blow up. Then I repaired my helmet, which had protection, so this thing was very important. And I collected all of the leftover Zinnier in order to make another chestplate and boots to repair those as well. The one thing that I have noticed is that the siege armor does it's not very resistant. Like, it loses durability very quickly. I was collecting a little bit more sugarcane. That's bamboo. That's not sugarcane, my friend. I was collecting a little bit more bamboo, and I expanded the farm so I could actually get working on making the spikes, because we need a load of spikes for this. Now, my sanity dropped so low that I started hallucinating. So I made a quick run back to my home in order to regain some sanity. Playing some C418 cat and having to sit by my campfire for a while, I was regenerating sanity while listening to some good tunes. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I then installed a glass dome above my base, which would allow sunlight to come through, the rain to be stopped, and mobs cannot spawn on glass. As far as I know, mobs cannot spawn on glass. I then scrapped the old enchanting table, which I was going to move over to the new base, and installed it, and we were good to go. The basement was looking pretty slick. We had a butcher set up, enchanting set up, automated smeltery, and primordial cradle. So this base was coming together. installing a couple more spikes because, of course, another creeper blew up my damn spikes. I really wish you could make like steel spikes or like iron spikes or something like that. That would be a little bit more resistant to explosive. That would be nice. And I started digging out the whole flooring in order to make it a little bit deeper. The harder they fall, the faster they die. At least that's what I'm hoping. And it was actually looking pretty menacingly. I'm not gonna lie, if you look at this base from afar, this actually looks very menacing. It also reminds me a lot of Rust. I don't know why it does, but it just does. Then it was back to bamboo, and back to mahogany, and lastly back to spikes. I was rotating through this 3 setup with spikes, bamboo, mahogany, and everything, just to farm up. I really wanted to finish this base so I could not have to worry about that anymore. That would be really nice. Trapdoors went down and we were good to go. Now, I really did have to go and visit my villagers again. It's been a while. I want to see if Jerry is still alive. You know, the guy that's on the outside, surviving outside of the vessel. I want to see how that dude's doing, because he was a real baller. I then checked over again which mobs that drop the slime balls, because I really wanted to progress this questline. But it didn't seem, well, we had a chance with the swarm. So, during the nighttime, I was just waiting for a swarmer to fall on my spikes, and I was feeding these flesh blobs until they were big enough that they would drop half a stack of living flesh. You know, looting 3 goes kind of hard with that. Also, this primordial cradle started spawning some kind of veins. I wasn't really sure what this was, but I had a feeling if I let this run wild, it was going to corrupt. Now, seeing as the swarmer is a zombie-type mob, I was thinking, what better way to find a swarmer than to go to an actual zombie dungeon? And I spent 20 damn minutes in this dungeon looking for a swarmer or chests that might have a slime ball. And truthfully speaking with you guys, this was an absolute waste of time because I didn't find a slime ball or a swarmer. I found nothing, so I dipped. And while on my way back home, I kind of appreciated the shaders pack of this mod pack. What is that skeleton? Dude, you're supposed to be in the Nether. I was just about to appreciate the scenery, and you have to go and ruin it. Did conquer another spider dungeon and found a redwood tree, which is a very efficient way of farming wood. Now, redwood is not used in a lot of recipes, but I think you could still make sticks with it, which is the main reason why I would like a tree like this. And that's when I ran into a couple of world generating issues. Now, if I ate, the game still registered it, so that wasn't an issue, but the chunk loading was a little bit iffy. Now, it's going to get a lot worse with the chunk loading, so bear with me, but I couldn't find a fix for it, honestly. I looked everywhere on old forums, I checked in the Discord, nobody knew anything. So if you guys know something about chunks not loading and how to fix it, please drop it down in the comments below. That would be a blessing. Now, I did go do a little bit of grave robbing like Bob the Necromancer, and this grave actually didn't hold that much good loot, so I immediately dipped. And then it was on to expanding my maps. I had a couple of maps that were still empty that I wanted to fill in. So I was going around the base, exploring the locations that were not registered in my atlas yet, just to have a little bit more space filled up. And on my way back, I was gonna visit my villagers, because it had been a while. And here we go, we can turn the redwood into sticks, which was the main reason I wanted to get that tree, and it is so nice to have an efficient way of trading emeralds. Fletchers are king, man. And it was back to bamboo. Pretty soon we're gonna be done with this bamboo, I promise you guys. And back to spikes. We're almost going to be done with the spikes, I promise you guys. And a little bit more trapdoors. These we're gonna finish in this scene right here, so don't worry about it. And my mob drop chest was starting to get filled in really, really big. The main thing is the despoil drops. Those take up a lot of space, but we're gonna need them in the biomancy pretty soon. Now, I also installed 6 drying racks in order to dry up some leather and in order to have ready when I make my broom. Now, to my utter surprise, the redwood tree does not grow in a 3x3. So I was completely baffled because I thought this was my one-way ticket into farming wood like an absolute maniac. It only works in a 2x2 and still only 1 tree grows. So back to mahogany it was. Because that's still super satisfying. Oh my god. Did a little bit of reconstruction of my walls, and do you guys think this is enough stacks of wood to get a chunky amount of emeralds? I think it is. So I went to my money printing machine. Now, back at the base, I also made an altar in which I could insert my Hexerai book, just so I could have a nice look at it and actually read the book. because you cannot read it while you're holding it in your hand. And the first quest that we had to do next was the mixing cauldron. Now, the mixing cauldron is made with a cauldron and 5 more iron, so this was a pretty iron-heavy recipe. But I did have enough laying around in the base to do so. Now, the next thing I had to do for this cauldron is not be stupid and jump inside of it, because, well, you need a blood sigil if you want to get blood like that. We first had to give it a magma block right underneath it, and then give it some lava in order to make the first couple of items. The first item was a herb flask. Herb flask? No, it's probably called something different, right? It's called a herb jar. Oh yeah, that's what it was called. Now, the herb jar is probably going to be able to hold some kind of herbs. I honestly never used it. And then it was on to the next one, which was the mortar and pestle. Now, the funny thing is, the mortar and pestle I also didn't use, so that's very nice. But I did make it anyway, just to progress the quest line. Now, we got into the good stuff. This was a blood sigil, but we needed blackstone for this. So that meant we had to do a quick visit to the Nether. And in the Nether, I found one of those pyramid puzzle dungeons, and inside of it was something absolutely insane. That's a protection 4 and mending book. That is one of the godly books you can find. It was absolutely crazy. We also got a feather falling 1 tome, and a little bit later, I managed to find some blackstone. So, we had everything we needed in order to make the blood sigil, so I promptly returned home, stored away all of the items, and I finally got around to going to my swamp. Now, I did notice that the swamp was 3,600 blocks away, so I was kind of against the idea of going to that by foot, and I checked if the mangrove swamp was any closer to our base. And lo and behold, it actually was. It was only 1,400 blocks away. So I took the boat, and I went to the mangrove swamp first. This is where you can find all of the belladonna, the mandrake, the murdoch, or yellow dock, and the mugwort. This is all the stuff you need in order to make a broom. The first broom we're going to make is a willow broom. It's very slow, but it's going to do the job. Now, I did find this sand pyramid in the middle of the ocean, but there was absolutely nothing inside of this place. So I quickly build my way back up, and I was getting spawn camped by one of these things, a deepling. I don't know why these things are just, they got a brain of their own, man. I'm telling you, how does it even spawn camp me like that? Now, it didn't take me long to find the mangrove swamp, but I did have some rendering issues. But after a quick fix and a relog, we were good to go again, and I found all of the plants needed. The first one was the mandrake, then we got the yellow dock. After that, it was time for the belladonna flower, and I still had to get the mugwort, and first I found the willow lock. So we only had to find the mugwort leaves, and then we were good to go. Now, I do have mahogany, because you also have a mahogany broom, but the thing about mahogany is you need a netherite ingot in order to make your broom. And I already spent the netherite ingot on my pants. So yeah, there's that. I should have probably used it on the mahogany broom, but oh well. During my travels back home, I also found a buried treasure map, which I immediately set out to find, and after a lot of digging around, I managed to get to the chest. Now, inside of this chest was a bunch of iron, which was really good, and I also found a Heart of the Sea. Now, there isn't really anything special you can do with a Heart of the Sea inside of this mod pack, besides to make a conduit, and I got a really weird music disc that I really didn't like. I thought that was going to lower my sanity even. Now, I also got a couple of extra books enchanted, which makes it so that I can now have an Unbreaking 3 Power 5 and Punch 2 bow. I also have a Flame book now, and I have a Power 5 tome, which means that I can pretty soon make a Power 6 bow, which is absolutely bonkers. I was then staring at this beautiful Hexerai book. I have to tell you, the book Shadows on the altar looks amazing. And then I set up a little gardening farm up on the second layer of my first tower, where I could just grind out bone meal into these plants, and I can farm all of the plants needed to make the brooms, and to, most importantly, make like the broom, how do you say, like the broom brushes? Because those are what you actually use to fuel your broom. And first, for that, we needed a blood sigil, which I quickly made, and yes, I know you can dump out the stuff with a button, but at the time I didn't know that. Please don't shout at me. I'm a professional gamer. Well, I first had to kill myself a little bit using my blood cauldron. Luckily, I had some golden apples with me in order to negate the damaging effects. But after having a couple of bottles of blood, I could now make my willow broom, which was big. This was one of the biggest progression tasks we had to do, because now we could take to the skies with this broom and we can fly around. This thing also acts like a floating platform, so even if you accidentally crouch and you go off of your broom, you will stay on top of your broom, which is absolutely amazing. I also invested some time into making enchanted broom brushes. These are like the upgraded version of the original broom brush that your broom has, but they have so much more durability, and I'm talking like triple the durability, I feel like. So I hung up 4 of those to dry, so I wasn't gonna run out anytime soon. I quickly took to the skies with my newly made broom to finish off my glass casing that would keep me safe from the weather. Now, I gotta tell you, honestly, this broom is such a quality of life improvement to your game. Make this stuff ASAP, bro. You can even find a mangrove swamp on like day 1 or 2 and get all the stuff you need, to be completely honest with you. Now, I did go and explore a little bit with my broom, but first I had to make a little pit stop at my villager's place to do a little bit more villager breeding and to give the young'uns a little bit of time to grow up. Because they got like a 1,600 second timer to grow up, man. It's crazy. And I set out to find my swamp, because we had to get some slimes, man. It was gonna be good. In the meantime, while I was traveling, I also took on a couple of regular structures, for example, this pillager tower, and these guys stood absolutely no chance. There is such a big difference between the horror mobs and the regular mobs, it's pretty insane. And that's when I run into a lot of world gen issues, because as you can see here, this footage is sped up 800%, and every so often, like let's say every 10 chunks, the world just stops generating. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. If any one of you knows what this is, please leave it down in the comments below. I'm really curious. I tried everything, turning VSync on and off again, changing shader packs, changing texture packs, installing a couple of other mods, uninstalling some mods. Yeah, I tried everything. But after a lot of complaining, I finally made it to a 3-tree swamp. There's 3 trees in here. That's it. That's all there is to the swamp. It's absolute bonkers. I cannot believe how unlucky I am. I did manage to locate another swamp pretty close by, only 2,000 blocks, and I flew immediately to it. Now, it was turning nighttime, and I decided to turn my shaders back off again to try and see if the world gen was going to be better. And I gotta say, man, ew. Brother, ew.
Brother, ugh.
This pack looks disgusting if you turn off the shaders pack. The shaders pack is so beautiful. I can't believe how much it changes the game. And I also can't believe I arrived at the swamp smack dab middle of the night. This was definitely not a good idea, as you'll soon see what happens. I had to fight for the entirety of the night for my life. They broke my helmet. My broom was somewhere I didn't know. I was getting overrun by creepers and zombies and mobs from every single direction. I was in a dire situation here, man. My life was flashing before my eyes. I wanted to pick up my broom, but my inventory was full, so I almost died while getting my broom, and I just wanted to get out of there, honestly. There was no way I was going to find a slime in this state. No way. So I took my broom, and I flew in the direction of my home. There was no way I was gonna stay there. And that's when I lost all of my sanity for the first time in the pack. The voices got really loud. Really loud. The more sanity dropped, the louder the voices got. I got myself talking to myself that I shouldn't space out. My character was going absolutely crazy. I didn't know if I was gonna get home. When I lost all my sanity, the screen started shaking. I started to count 5, 6, 7, 8 to keep me sane enough to get home. And that's when the sky lit up, and I got an advancement called Ice Maze, which gave me some sanity back. That Ice Maze, I don't know where it is, but it was absolute clutch. And it was so nice to see the map appear again, to know that I'm back at my base. Oh my god. This was absolutely beautiful. I put on some banging tunes. I was walking over my carpet, staying nice and cozy and fuzzy by the campfire. And I went for a little mining trip because I still had to get a little bit of iron. But sadly for me, all of the overworld caves were completely out of iron. I don't know what was going on, man. So I took my broom and I went to the skies, went back to my villagers, and did a little bit more money printing. Now, I also had a couple of librarians that I was training up, but those guys are incredibly expensive. Like, to get your first 3 levels from novice up, oh man, dude, they take stacks upon stacks of emeralds. I was just hoping for a mending, bro, but I just didn't get it. There was nowhere close. And that's when I devised another plan. I had another way of getting slime balls. I was going to put bamboo spikes over hoppers, over chests, and then have it the same way as my base is surrounded. And I was gonna install a platform over it where I could just farm mob drops. Because if you throw an item over a bamboo spike, it will get caught by the hopper. So I was gonna AFK the next couple of nights in order to hopefully get a swarmer, and that way I could get a slime ball if I got lucky. But we would have to get really lucky. But I really did not see any other way how to get slime. Slime balls are the most valuable currency in this world, man, I'm telling you. But I wanted to bioforge, and I had a plan. And I set everything in motion, making my spiky trap and connecting up a tunnel to my base. Now, while I was connecting up this tunnel, I found this human remains that was infected with mycelium. I did not want to have this mycelium infection spread all over the bottom of my base just to have a boss show up when they got leveled up enough. So I took out the mycelium and I connected up my trade route, and everything was put in motion. Now I just had to make a platform above my spiky trap and install the last hoppers, and then we could farm endlessly. I'm telling you, man, I was locked in on getting these slime balls. I put in the last remaining chests, and I finished off this build, and a mob already fell in. To nobody's surprise, this works beautifully. So all I had to do now was make a little platform, and that's when I did a little oopsie, although it didn't end in something major, but I forgot that creepers can still fly up like that. So I had to build this platform quite a bit higher, and I had a different plan. When it turned daytime, I was gonna take my broom and make a glass platform where I could AFK.
And just like that, we were finally able to make the decomposer. This is a key item, or a key machine, to biomancy. This will allow you to decompose the mob drops that you've gotten from your despoil, either your flesh hook or your enchantment. And for example, you can decompose this bone marrow into various basic base materials. Now, these base materials are used in the Bioforge and the Biolab in order to craft the items from biomancy or to make serums in the laboratory. Now, all of the quote-unquote machines from this modpack are powered by these bionutrients. So either nutrient paste or nutrient bars, that is the fuel for all of these machines. I also did take a look at all of the living armor sets and the living weaponry from Spore, but it's a completely different mod pack from Biomancy. I then had some unwanted visitors who apparently dug underneath my spikes to try and breach my base, which is absolutely bonkers that they can do that. I'm really not sure how they even got underneath my spikes, but that means I'll have to do a little bit of reparations to the base. Yeah. It's kind of sad that I gotta repair this stuff, man. I thought I had the perfect base layout done. I thought I was gonna be golden. But I quickly repaired everything and filled in the last remaining spikes so that nothing could get in. And hopefully nothing can mine underneath my base now that I have spikes everywhere. And it felt really good to have that sorted out. I then had a weird visitor that teleported away when I got too close. And I decided to see if I could find where they were coming from. But that didn't really lead anywhere. So I installed a glass cage above my new automated mob grinder. Or should I say like basic mob grinder. I also went back to my farm before nighttime would hit, and I did a complete farm run, farming everything from wheat to sugarcane to bamboo, and I expanded my farm even. I really wanted this to be the farmland of my base, so I expanded it so that I could get 1 to 2 stacks of sugarcane each run. I could get stacks upon stacks of bamboo, and if you just look at this chest, it's already starting to rack up pretty nicely. Now, why am I doing this? It's because you can turn all of your crops into the fuel for biomancy. You can use that in digestion chamber or something like that. I also went back to my villagers, installed 3 more fletching tables because I was hoping to get some good trades, namely half a stack of sticks for an emerald, not the stack of sticks, because that's just way too expensive. And I did a little bit more trading. Now, I did want to do some more trading because I wanted to stack up on levels for when I finally got all my netherite gear. And I was also training up these librarians to still try and get mending, but that really wasn't going anywhere. And then that is when I went to my AFK farm. And I was really hoping to get a swarmer on my first try. It was very unlikely, but there was still some chance. So I started flying around on my broom, luring all of the mobs to the middle point where all of my spikes are, and it was going pretty nicely. So I could just hop out of my broom, and I could look at all of them dying. And trust me, it's pretty satisfying. Look at that. It is just grinding them up. So this is sped up 7,000%. And as you can see, we are going absolute ham. I am killing all of the skeletons that are trying to shoot me down, and we are farming mobs like a maniac. So back when morning time came around, I was really hoping that we'd already gotten a slime ball. But I still had to go and check, which was the scariest part. Because man, if I got the slime ball, we'd be set and good to go. So here we go. Did we get a slime ball? We didn't get it on the first one. The second chest also didn't have it. The third, nope. We're still waiting on that slime ball. Did get a piece of dark metal though. That's kind of cool. And I got another piece of dark metal, which is also pretty cool. And a creeper traveler's backpack. If a player is going to die, creates an explosion and saves the player. What? Dude, this is insane. That's like a totem inside of a backpack. That's awesome. But not to my surprise, we didn't get a slime ball. So that means we'll just have to do it again the next night. Now, back over at my basement, I also had another visitor who completely mined out the flooring, which is absolutely bonkers. So I wanted to go and see where he was coming from so I could wall off and light up everything where this mining zombie would spawn from. And it appears he got in through the cave that is underneath my basement. So I lit up everything around the caves, and it was only a small cave, so it was pretty good. I then went back to my villagers and traded up 2.5 stacks of emeralds, and I really wanted to get mending. I was still trading all of my money in for leveling these librarians, but we weren't getting anywhere. These guys are mad expensive, and there is such a little chance that they give mending. But I didn't let that get me down. I kept trading and trading until I had chests upon chests filled up with enchanted books and random garbage that these guys give me for emeralds. I then gave a lot of food to these guys as well. All the food that I had stored up until now, I gave them stacks upon stacks of potatoes, bread, carrots. They needed to do some breeding. And when I say breeding, I mean pop out them babies till you drop, man. I need librarians. So I installed 6 more lecterns. That means I also had to get 6 more beds, and I'm probably going to have to expand this place as well. Because there's no way they're going to stay in this little boat, and it's going to get clumpy. I then went over back to my basement where I started brewing up some fire resistance potions because we're gonna hit the Nether again in the hopes of finding some new tarot cards, because those are one of the end game things. If you have all of the tarot cards, you get some insane bonuses. I also enchanted a diamond chestplate with Unbreaking 3, and this time I got lucky and I got the prop 4. So we really have to go to the Nether now in order to get netherite, so I can make a full netherite tool set and a full netherite armor set. Because I decided I was going to go for the Ignis armor at some point. Not the dark metal, because that takes way too long to find it. But the Ignis, I think we only have to find one, and we can grind him up over and over. So in the Nether, I started on the first quest, which was finding tarot cards. And not too long after I entered, I immediately found one that gives me a permanent 20% speed. Now, we already had that one, so I had to stash that one away. But in the next chest, I found one that gives you 25% base health. That means we get an extra 2.5 hearts, which is absolutely huge. I found a weird structure as well that I really didn't know what it was. And that Skinwalker just, you know, swam in the lava. I don't know why he did that, but yeah, it's pretty funny. Lava does the work for me. Now, over at a obsidian pyramid, I thought it was going to strike it lucky, but this place holds absolute garbage loot.
I ain't gonna lie, this was absolute garbage. So after flying around a little bit more, I found one of the best structures in the Nether, which I called the Netherite Towers. These are like battle towers for the piglins, but they hold so many chests and the chance for netherite is huge. I did get stuck in the roof, and while I was trying to get out, I wasn't getting anywhere. I was still dying and the suffocation damage was stacking up fast. So I dismounted my broom, which dropped me down to the bottom, bringing me to half my health, and I got swarmed by mobs. Now, luckily for me, I have that slowness 4 tarot card, which really did save my ass here. I'm not gonna lie, this was a dire predicament. Now, I collected my broom again, and I entered through the side, which spawned something from the blood, and it told me to run. But I couldn't run, as I was getting swarmed by these piglin, which means that the thing spawned right on top of me. And this was incredible. I ate a god apple, and I was fighting this fever dream, which is a mob that is absolutely horrific looking. Now, he did get stuck inside a couple of these blocks, so I was able to finish him off quickly. I don't think I had to use my god apple here, but better safe than sorry, man. And then I started looting up this awesome tower, which immediately gave me diamond gloves, a diamond chestplate, and 6 iron. Of course, the smell of blood summoned something again, and this fever dream was going to come and haunt me again. So I had to take quick care of it. First, I did hide away a little bit, because I was losing sanity like crazy. And I thought the fever dream didn't get spawned. So I went upstairs, and when I looked to my left, he was right there. I didn't see him before, but yeah, this fever dream got stuck as well, which is pretty good. And then I went on to explore another tower. I really wanted to explore every single battle tower that was inside of the Nether, as these places are the one stop for netherite. But I was super unlucky. I didn't get a single netherite piece in any of these battle towers. I did get 3 blocks of iron and 6 iron ingots and 6 more diamonds, which was huge, but no other battle towers were to be spotted around. So I continued on with exploration, and my sanity was dropping at a rapid pace. I did find another one of these places that holds the tarot cards, and I was hoping to get something good. And I did. I got the devil card, which means that my attacks inflict weakness 3 onto enemies, which is absolutely huge. I slow enemies now, and I give them weakness. This is absolutely broken. I kept my exploration up a little bit longer, but I knew I had to get back home as soon as my sanity was completely out, because the mobs that spawn when you have no sanity left, as you see here, are absolutely nutty. That guy that you see right there, yeah, that guy has 700 health. It's wild. Those things do not go down easily. I did try shooting him, but I decided against it and I went home. And that's when the next scary thing happened. One of those suckers spawned inside of my base. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This dude just showed up inside of my base. Like, what am I supposed to do against this? This guy's got 700 health. He takes hit like... It's like a punching bag. I give him slowness and weakness, but he just does not go down. Look at this. I am jumping and critting, and I'm hitting him 30 times before he goes down. It's crazy. Now, the cool thing is, I did make a tarot deck, which can hold all of my cards, and retain its bonus even when the cards are inside. So that's pretty awesome. We inflict weakness, 25% extra health, slowness 4, 50% damage taken gained as experience, and 20% speed boost. Dude, we are stacking up. My farm is looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and chop down this big old forest. Ooh, that took down everything. Nice. I still really much need mending. And we need to go to the Nether again in order to get some netherite. I need 3 more pieces at least. And maybe like 6 or 7 pieces ideally. I got an extra chest to put down for some storage. How much daytime we got left? We're about halfway during the day. During the night, I'm gonna go AFK. And... no, wait. If going AFK is not... well, probably. Yeah, I'm just gonna go AFK and play a game. Play a game of Wild Rift. Have the mobs all farm up. It's about a stack of logs I can trade with one of these guys. Oh, wow. He immediately refreshed his trade. Do you have... no. No infinity. I also don't know if they can give infinity. Might be. You might be the golden ticket to it all. All right. Here we go. I do need a little bit more glass. Because I would like to lay down so no skeleton can snipe me. I don't got much time. We're loading into the game. Come on. Let me go. We're going in, boys. We're going in. I have Vayne who's flaming everybody. I didn't take heal. I took ignite on Leona. And the guy immediately said report. So you know this is going to be a great game. The more toxic the AD carry, the better they play. That's something I have noticed. Enough AFKing. Let's do some flying around and let's lure some mobs. I also want to get some extra dark metal pieces. Because I would so love to get a full dark metal set. That would be awesome. Even just one dark metal piece would be pretty good already. We had a swarmer during the night. Oh my god. Yes. We can finally advance the quest line. Yo. Bioforge. Okay. 2 nutrient bars. Let's go. I also need to make the bio lab. Okay, so 5 bone fragments, 1 living flesh. I don't have tough fibers. Mineral fragments. Dude, feathers are good. Feathers are goated. There we go. Biolab. Okay, so we got the biolab as well. Breeding stimulant. Wait. Makes animals hyper fertile. Repeatedly reproduce. Does that work on a villager? And 3 elastic ones? Yes. Okay, so I got the bio injector. Oh, press I to open its inventory. Breathing stimulant. Dude, I'm gonna inject 4 villagers with this. Oh, wait, hold on. So is it you that has it? Yeah, it's you. Prevents the damage and aggro caused by injecting mobs. Oh, dude. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. No. The breeding one only works on animals. Dang. Okay, I tried. Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. I could also reset all of my... Wait! Dude, if I think that this works how it works, is I can reset all of my librarians. Ooh. 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 And if I then couple it with this, it might reset their trades. Oh, dude. Dude. That changes the game. That changes the whole game. Let's go ahead and check how to make the nutrient paste then. So... Oh, you gotta do it with a digester. Oh, yeah. That's right. Digester. We have everything to make that. Yes, we do. Here we go. Digester. That is the one that I really wanted. So, what is next on the list? We have to enter the Nether, find a fortress, burning arena, the wither. Okay, so let's head into the Nether really quickly so we can get these quests going, right? Because we spent way too long on the other stuff. Well, this is not a fortress. What is this? I've never seen this structure before. I'm not really sure what's going on with this. You got a lot of boys in here. Oh man, this power 6 bow is definitely doing the work. Look at that. Okay, respiration 3. I don't need that sun card. Hero of the village 3. Whoa. Hold on. Some of these effects are really broken. Hero of the village 3 is super broken. Oh, man, the Nether is the place to be. Slime was hurting me. That's kind of crazy. Deal 20% more damage to living mobs. Flat 20% damage increase. Let's go. How much broom power do we got left? We still got a little bit left. We're still good. Okay, so then it's fortress. Oh no, I don't have to go to the fortress. We got it! Ooh. Okay. Maybe it's time to return home then. I did get that Hero of the Village 3, which is pretty gnarly. Okay, yeah, that's the next plan. Let's go test out that Hero of the Village 3, and then let's check out the rest of this quest line. Got so many tarot cards. I also want to check out what other tarot cards we still got left that we gotta find. Defeat the Ender Dragon. Oh, you get a netherite ingot from that. Oh. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. Okay. Let me load up on these guys. Trading with villagers also increases your sanity. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chop down a couple of good old trees. And then we're going to head over to my villager sanctum, my trading company. Okay, so Hero of the Village. 27. Why is everybody getting hurt? 18 sticks! Oh my god! That's crazy. That is absolutely wild. Oh, and all these trades are also super cheap. Ah! I know what we can do. My crazy idea with the serums. Yeah! That's what we're going to be doing during the night. We're going to be crafting a bunch of serums. And we're going to be shrinking down and speeding up the process of these guys, their growth. Yeah, we're going to regress all of the librarians. And then we are going to stack up the librarians again. We should, I think, reset their trades. Now, for the rejuvenation serum. You make these in the biolab. You need an organic compound for that, which is bile and nutrients. So that means I need way more bile. I need so much bile. 30 vials, and we're gonna have to start with organic compounds, because with the organic compound, you make the genetic compound. Yep. And organic was bile and nutrients. So there we go. This should make the aging serum. Yep, it does. Okay. Time to go and test out whether this works or not. Rejuvenation serum. Okay, so we're loaded up with rejuvenation serum now. So we're going to regress all of the villagers, all of the librarians, back to normal, and then we're going to age them immediately. Oh, dude, this is some crazy stuff that we're doing. Okay, I just lost all the other ones. No! Oh, they keep their trades, man. Oh, you gotta be joking. Dang, dude, project failed. These guys gotta breed, because I got 5 more aging serums. So I can load up 5 babies and get 5 more librarians. That's pretty much what that means. So I do want to speedrun that. And I think my farms have fully grown. So besides bread, I still got potatoes and I still got carrots that I can give them. Let's go load these guys up with some food. Some food, I say. A whole inventory worth of food. They have to do breeding then, right? I am ready when you pop out a baby boy. Oh yeah. Okay. Food. Food. More food for you. There you go. More food. Drop a stack down there. Drop a stack over there. Once they pop out some babies, I'm injecting them. Gonna get them to, I'm gonna give them some superpowers. Make them grow real fast. Oh, it's outside. No. And get your ass inside. Oh, you just grew up? Jesus. Oh, they're doing it. Oh, I'm ready. No, don't fail. Keep going. Don't look at me like that. I'm not the weird one. Ooh, you see what I'm seeing? I see it in the distance. Wait, did this guy just give me a snack to watch the show? Oh my god. That is some comedic timing. Oh, I hear them.
And just like that, they popped out a baby, and I took my injector right in hand, and I was raring to go. They made 3 babies in total, so I immediately aged these guys, skipping past 1,200 seconds of growing time. This was amazing. Now they just had to become librarians, and I could trade and hopefully get mending. Hopefully. Which wasn't the case. I absolutely wasted all that time with the serums, and now I had nothing to show for it. So during the nighttime, I was hoping to get a couple of dark metal pieces in order to make my first dark metal item. I was still thinking this was the best armor set in the game, and I did battle for a long time, killing frenzy knights without any issues at all. We were starting to get pretty strong in the pack. I also got attacked by this bruiser, which I skillfully took down. He first did whack me in the head for a second there, but I took him down, and I kept battling until I had pretty much lost the bulk of my sanity, which was the turning point for me, and I knew I had to return back to my base because I didn't want those 700 health boys spawning all around me. Back in my base, I also wanted to check how much levels I needed to make my efficiency 6 diamond axe, which was about 30 levels, and we were quite a ways off of there because we only had 18. And we had some rain again, which is always nice. I then got started on making a couple of interesting things using my Bioforge. One of the things being the Eyes of Ender. You make them in the Bioforge in this pack. So we needed some magical essence, some blaze powder, flesh bits, all that crazy stuff. So I started decomposing some blaze rods in order to get all of the required materials to make these Eyes of Ender. Now, I was really stoked to go to the end, man. I'm telling you, I wanted to get to the end and start looting up. That was the first step towards defeating HEROBRINE. Now, after a lot of decomposing, I had stacks upon stacks of elastic fibers to make more serums, and I had a lot of flesh bits in order to make the Eyes of Ender. Now, I just had to put 2 and 2 together, but before we did that, I went to my villagers again to do a little bit more trading to get level 30. And I also still tried to get a librarian up to the maximum level so I could get mending. But that was still the iffy part because I think I've grown like maybe 15 librarians already, and none of them got mending in not a single one of the trades. But I did get the efficiency 6 diamond axe. So if I upgrade this bad boy to netherite and maybe even a little bit higher, then this is going to instantly mine trees, which will be pretty amazing. Now, gathering the last remaining blaze powder that I needed, I made not 15, but 16 Eyes of Ender. And we were ready to start our journey to the end. I had ender pearls, I had potions, I had everything ready. Golden apples, I was stoked. We were going to defeat the ender dragon. We were going to get some good levels, good loot, maybe explore some end cities, if the world generation would allow us to, because of course, this world generation is absolute whack, and I have no idea how to fix it. You'll see later that I tried a couple of different things in order to fix the world gen, but it was just absolutely not working. It was not in my favor, man, I'm telling you. Just look at this. It's not loading. It's not loading. And I got a GeForce 3080 Ti. What do you mean? Okay, so I tried playing around a little bit with the memory settings in hopes that the world generation is going to be a bit smoother now. I've allocated a full whopping 24 gigabytes of RAM to it. And I've also cleaned up my PC. Or at least storage-wise, I've cleaned it up. So I'm kind of hoping this is going to do the trick. Because the world gen is still absolute shite. Okay, gonna try something else. Okay, so apparently there's a way to pre-generate your world. That might be the solution to it all. Ah, great. There is no pre-generate. Really? What the fuck? Do we really have nothing that can help us generate the world? Man, I don't see nothing. You guys probably see even less. I probably could have made some night vision potions. Ah, here we go. We're already at the border. We fell down. Nice. Nice. Gotta love that. I've never had this issue with a pack, man. The Scariest also had some wonky world gen, but nothing like this. This is just next level. Let's see how far we got rolled back.
because that's also a thing if you force close the mod pack. That is not a great start. Well, okay, we did load in, or at least something loaded in. Okay, render distance 5 is better. It's actually better. Frost Watcher? Wait, what is this? Is that you? Yeah, that's you. Whoa! Well, that's not exactly how I thought that was gonna go. If the lag could stop happening, that'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be really nice. Or at least not snipe in my approach. Here we go. What's up, my guy? Oh, you're done. Forbidden berries. Plus 3 heart pieces? Wait, what? The Sinner. Yeah, that does give me more max health. Oh no, it actually did give me 3 heart pieces because it's 3 half hearts. And now I have plus 25% base health, which is 2.5 hearts. So it really did add 3 half hearts to my health. The world is still struggling for some reason. It's loading the chunks out in front of it. Interesting. Chunk sending mod. You know what? Somebody said I should try to delete chunk sending. So I'm actually gonna try that. So let's go ahead and restart the game and try the game without chunk sending.
When I loaded up back into the world, the worst thing imaginable happened. I got glitched inside of the world, which made me fall through it. Yeah, without a joke, I died on this run due to a damn bug.
Well.
Well, we just glitched out of the world and died. So, that was a great start. I did give myself, in creative mode, all of my items back. Of course, they are full durability, which I cannot change, or at least I don't know the commands how to change it. I did give myself my tarot cards again, and whatever was in my inventory and my backpack. Now, I know, some of you might think this is cheating, but hey, come on, man, I fell through the fucking world. There's no way I could continue this run any other way. So, I gave myself the items and I went straight into the stronghold. Now, this was not going to be an easy task because the stronghold is enormous. The Young's Better stronghold is absolutely massive. And I have to worry about my sanity because not only do we got to get through the stronghold and kill all the mobs and fight our way through, which loses us sanity, I'll also have to go into the end and fight the Ender Dragon, which will also drain our sanity. So, the odds are stacked up against us, but hey, at least the barrels look pretty cool. Some strange noises started appearing, and I made my way to the giant hallway. This was going to be my first point of interest. This is also where I'm gonna make a final stand at some point, which is gonna be pretty funny. Now, I did explore a little bit more, losing my way multiple times. Like I said, I don't have a map, I don't know where to go. All of these mobs were swarming me, and I was losing sanity at a rapid pace. Now, I went back into the corridor, and that is where I decided to make my final sanity stand. I placed campfires all around this hallway, and I was fending off the mobs fighting for my life here. I was also trying to remain as sane as possible, but this was proving to be an impossible task. And that's when something got summoned because of the blood. Really? Now? Gotta be kidding. Now, the good thing was that this fever dream got summoned in a place where he couldn't reach me. So I just farmed his ass. That's free XP right there, baby. That stonks. I placed all of my Eyes of Ender into the portal, and we were ready to go. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Got the advancement, so we got some sanity back. That's nice. W. Oh, you gotta be joking. It spawns all the weird stuff everywhere. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I should have expected as much, that the end would be completely ridden with nightmares and nightmare fuel. every single mob imaginable that is scary is inside of this place. Now, luckily for us, I made the Hexeri broom, and I am now able to just fly around the pillars, shoot everything down, and then kill the Ender Dragon with just a bow. No need for the perching, no need for swords, no need to get in the way of all that crazy stuff. I was just gonna bow this guy down, take the easy route, you know what I'm saying? But very soon it became apparent that sanity is a big issue in the end. I had completely lost all of my sanity, my visibility was almost set to 0, I couldn't see anything, just the purple strokes of the dragon's scales, which was all I used in order to aim my bow at my target. Now, when I finally got around to almost killing the dragon... Oh, look at all this shit down there, dude. If I fall down, I am so dead. Oh my god, if I fall down, it's all over. Once I kill this dragon, I do get an advancement, though. Nah, we're not greedy. We got this. We got this. Oh. I definitely had it. But we crashed. And when I loaded up the world again, the dragon was full health. What do you mean, man? What is it with these bugs? Damn. Okay, so I have an option for that. I got a supreme measure. This thing's gonna one-shot the dragon and keep it dead for good. Okay, this is the last time I'm cheating in the pack. I'm telling you. Last time. Promise. I killed the dragon in creative mode, and then I was gonna switch back over to survival. Man, these bugs are crazy. I switched back to survival, still having no sanity. I didn't get the advancement of killing the dragon, so my sanity was still at an all-time low. And I had to just get the egg and get out of here, man. That was my sole purpose. Get the dragon egg and dip back to my home. So I managed to locate the dragon egg. I collected it. I did get an advancement for that, which gave me some sanity back. And then I made my way to the portal that I immediately jumped in because I was wasting no time in this scary, awful dimension. Now, I could have probably gone to the end cities and collected some tarot cards, but at the time, I just wanted to get out of that place, so I didn't really think about that. That being said, I spawned right next to my villagers, which was really cool. And at my base, I had a netherite piece that I got for the quest of killing the Ender Dragon, which I put on my Prot 4 Unbreaking 3 chestplate. So we now had half a set of netherite gear ongoing, and one of the next things that I wanted to do was go to the nether and get full netherite, of course. Because we have to upgrade netherite if we actually want to get somewhere. Because we're not going to be killing HEROBRINE with just some flimsy half netherite set. He's just going to smash through us. He's just going to obliterate our armor. There's nothing we could do against him with this current setup. So, I unlocked a couple of new quests. And one of the quests was the last chapter, which means we have to make an Ather portal, which is made with glowstone and a water bucket. The memes are not true. The water's not going to flow through the portal. It's going to create the portal. I'm telling you, this is the real Ather, or at least a spin-off version, maybe. But it is kind of cool to have the nostalgia of going back to the Ather. I did do a bunch of level 30 enchants on some books because I got so many levels from the Ender Dragon. And after that, I did a little bit of combining into the anvil to make some boots in preparation of finding more netherite. So we now had Prot 4 and Breaking 3 diamond boots, and all that I was missing was just a little bit more netherite. And just like that, I was placing my glowstone in preparation of visiting the Ather. Now, I did want to do a scouting run to see what was all going on in the Ather, but we'll get to that later. Okay, I've got a plan. I've got a plan before we hit the Ather and we defeat HEROBRINE. First, I want to get full netherite. That is one of the things we really gotta do. Which means that I need to hit 2 more netherite pieces for the helmet and the boots. Oh, this chest is full! You love to see it. You love to see it. Excuse me. Double excuse me. Right, guys, I'm loaded up with stuff. Let's get mending finally.
There's not much I can do about that. If y'all don't want to breed, y'all don't want to breed. Wow, it is dark. It is super dark. Holy, I don't see nothing. Because I also still want to find some more tarot cards. Alright, so what's the plan? I think the plan is to go in this direction. I think that's about the only direction I have not gone in. Because this is a special type of tower that has a lot of the times tarot cards. The blazes are an issue though. I don't want to mess around with those too much. What's up with all this? What's up with all this lava? Oh my god, dude. Vexes are one of the most annoying things ever. Alright, let's continue. We are getting a little bit low on sanity, however. We're getting a little bit low on sanity. Aha! These places are usually pretty good. Is this one looted up already? I don't think it is. Got the chest over here. It is already looted up. Yeah. We could also upgrade the sword to the incinerator. Plus 2 attack range as well. Whoa. I'd love to upgrade this weapon to that. Aha. And of course, getting more of those beautiful, how do you call it? Tarot cards. 3 luck, 3 luck. Okay, there we go. There we go. Helmet been taking damage. Helmet been taking damage. Ah, here we go. Here we go. I'm breaking 2. That's not it. Bunch of iron. We did get 1 netherite piece. That's one of the 2 that I need. We didn't get the 1 piece, but we got 1 piece of netherite. That's pretty good. Now I gotta get into that bastion over here. No luck. Yes! Yes! Did get lucky. Did get lucky. Also, better gloves. So we have full netherite armor now. I could use more netherite. Dang. Yes! Yes. Thorns, projectile protection. No. Don't need any of that. Okay, we did get 3 pieces. And we are out. Whoa! What the? Dude, I was scratching my eye. I just got immediately ambushed. Oh my god. There we go. Some calming tunes for the mind and the soul. Now, the cool thing is I also got that mending, right? So what that means is I can do something like this. Prop 4, mending and breaking 3. Then take that one. And boom. Boom. Oh, look at that. Cover me in debris. Full netherite set. We are blinging out. We also got so much iron now. That's nice. That would be so much better. Okay, so mahogany broom. Mahogany broom. It is a netherite tip, 2 bottles of blood, 2 mahogany logs, a mandrake root, and 2 wheat. I think I've got everything for that. Like that. And then we need a water bucket inside of there. Now we are making the mahogany broom. Beautiful. This thing is much faster. It is so much faster. Oh, dude, this thing is so much faster. Look at this. Oh my god, that's next level. That is actually next level. Although we could... I mean, I think we could actually just go explore the Ather, to be honest with you. Oh, maybe I should upgrade my backpack. Yeah. Fair. Here we go. Iron, gold, diamond. Nice. How long do I still have daytime? Maybe like 10 minutes? Maybe like 20 minutes? Alright, what do we got? Hostile paradise. What the fuck? Aerogel. What? There's gas here? Okay, this place might be a little bit... Whoa! Holy. I did not expect. Okay, no. Oh, I broke my portal. Oh, you gotta be joking. What is this place? Dude, what is this place? I have no way to get out of here now. Hold on. Dude, this is not good.
Yeah, what do I do now?
Dang. Also, what was the damage on those things? That is very nice. I'll take a screenshot of this so I know where in God's name my portal is, or what's left of my portal. We gotta find a place that has glowstone, because otherwise we have no way to get home. Seems to be something here, and it seems to be up very high. Also, we really gotta get that 10 armor tarot card. And the regeneration one, or whatever. There is no way we can do this without. Okay. Blue Moa egg. Iron pendant. Gold dart shooter. Oh god. Mimics. Okay, buddy. Oh. Oh god. Valkyrie. What? That wasn't part of the plan. Ah, dude, they just spawn everywhere. Lock her in the corner. Beat her up. Healing stones. Ooh, Valkyrie music disc. That's kind of dope. I'll take that, dude. Oh. Okay. What are you? Ooh. She's got 500 health. Golden oak sapling. Got water. Do I go for this? I probably do, right? Dude, that's glowstone. Oh my god. I just realized that. You guys are probably screaming at me. Oh, yes. Yes. We got a way to go back home, boys. Oh my god. Yes. Oh. You gotta talk to it. Hold on. Okay. What can you tell me about this place? It's a sanctuary for us Valkyries who seek rest. Very well then, bring me 10 medals for my subordinates to prove your worth. Am I gonna die? Maybe. Maybe, dude. She's probably got some, like, crazy abilities. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, let's go. Okay. Let me just lock you in a corner, man. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna combo your ass. Those wings don't mean shit when you get locked in a corner, huh? Shosh Kagul, the Valkyrie Queen. Ooh! Whoa, dude, the lightning really drains your sanity. Holy. That took like half of my stamina, half of my sanity away. Well, I think I'm gonna make my new portal inside of your throne room. No. I definitely do not want to get hit with more lightning. Alright. That's it. Ooh. Hello, HEROBRINE. Dethroned. There you go. Golden sword. Wait, what else did she drop? She dropped something else. Oh, hello? Treasure chest? Let's go. What is all this stuff? Gravitide helmet? Valkyrie gloves? Valkyrie boots. What does that do? Those are just some boots. Regeneration zone. Slot charm. What? Does that just give me permanent regeneration? Earning your wings. What? Obtain a piece of Valkyrie equipment from the silver dungeon. The final dungeon awaits. What do you mean? Golden gummy sweet full course meal. That looks to be like some pretty good food. First though, I am so glad I got a water bucket. Let's go back home, dude. Holy. That was yeah, that was, wow, that was a trip and a half. But it would have been better if that hooked up to the portal at my home, to be honest with you. Is it nighttime right now? Yes, it is. Whoa. We're getting immediately attacked. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, what the f... I didn't even know something like this existed in the pack. Okay, yeah, time to get out of here. Dude. I just want to get home, man. I just want to get home. Dude, that thing is still following me. Oh my god, look at this thing go. That's crazy. Look at that, look at that. Okay, couple of things we gotta make. First thing, I want to try out this old cool bad boy. Golden oak, my guy. Golden oak. What does this drop? Whoa. It takes a long time to chop. Wow. This is an efficiency 6 diamond axe as well. Don't worry about the sounds. We got a golden oak in front of us, man. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. What does it drop? Sky root logs? I thought it was gonna drop like golden apples, dude. Oh, I wanted to give this a listen. That's right. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Ooh. All right. Yeah, I dig this. If I'm gonna do this, and if I want to be safe, I'm gonna need fire res potions and night vision. Yes. We do desperately need those. In the hopes of finding some cool things. What is this? Whoa! Look at all those zombie hoglins. Oh, this is a bastion, isn't it? Or whatever is left of it. Ah, hey, cartographer. How you doing, buddy? I actually do have, nice. That is pretty clean. Alright, 10 maps. There we go. We are not staying there. No. What is that? Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff going on over here. Come on, drop the full dark metal. No, give it to me. Only one piece! What is this? The arm! What did you drop? A netherite ingot? Huh? Crazy. Alright. Oh, that restores so much sanity. Oh, that is beautiful. That is super beautiful. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it, dude. This is, oh, shit. Alright. We can at least get one Ignis ingot. Which is gonna go either to the... Ooh. What am I gonna put it at? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I also killed the Grave Riser. Now, what I believe you gotta do is kill these things. The Revenants, right? Oh. Why does that give blindness as well? Ooh. Ah, here we go. So is it one burning ash? The imperfect thing. Oh, yep, it's one burning ash. Oh my god. Jesus. I don't have any arrows. I ran out of... Oh. Ran out of fire, as I was gonna say. Is this gonna be the enemy? I do give him I do give him weakness. Ooh. I would like to dash through that, but that's fine. Ooh. I think I'm mostly gonna have to watch out for armor damage, right? If he would stop being untargetable. The fuck? Oh god, what is that? Oh, he changed color. Oh god. Good damage. Good damage. Ooh. I took a big hit there. I got stunned. I got stunned. Damn. Oh, I really don't want to lose my boots to this, man. I really don't. Trying to... Oh, he spawns one of those guys? Jesus. That's not good. Ignis, I don't have as much. Wait, his ally is hurting him? Really? Bit of sanity back. Bit of sanity back. Here we go. He's going to do a jumping attack. Good. Oh, that looks like an insta-kill. Oh my god! Well, he doesn't have a shield anymore. Okay, I gotta give him weakness now. I have to. There we go, there we go. I knew it, I knew it! I knew I had to give him weakness. Nice! Boys, we get 3. We get 3. Holy. What? And we also have another burning ashes. There is no way. There is no way you can farm this guy. Holy. Holy. No way. No way. No way. What? Oh, and we get 4 netherite scrap. Dude, we can repair the chestplate, repair the boots, make the sword, get the chestplate. That is absolutely bonkers. There we go. 1,350 minus 900. Okay, time to go back. This is exactly what I was hoping for, to find this guy. And it's even better than I imagined. I thought I had to find like 8 arenas. I thought I had to find 8 arenas in order to get all of the gear. But you only have to find 1 and then farm it. So that is amazing. I'm ignoring everything. We're going straight back home to make this Ignitium stuff. Oh my god. Sword, boys. Sword we go for. So to make the sword, we gotta... Oh, you craft the sword. Dang. You don't upgrade it. Oh. That's rough. That resets my enchantments. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Oh my god. Okay, so the ability. Oh. Right. This should one-shot, right? Definitely does. And it does actually have the increased range. So that is pretty gnarly. Look at that. Look at that. Man. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, this is sick. Okay, we're going back to the Nether. We're going back to the Nether, boys. Okay. I need to take a break though. I've been recording for a long time now. Also, no, that's too good. That's too good. The range is amazing. Oh, you can just summon him again. How awesome is that? Okay. How much damage does that do? Oh, he pierced me. He pierced me. Okay, okay. Give me a second to breathe here, buddy. No! Oh my god, he's dealing a lot of damage. Why do I only have 1 armor? Is that a bug? I really hope that's a visual bug. That is apparently not a visual bug. Come on, man. There we go. Oh, God. Okay, he's not as easy as I thought. He seemed a lot easier the first time I fought him. Ooh, that stun is nasty. Come on, get rid of your shield, man. Oh, shit. We're fucked. No! Okay, you gotta take a chill pill, buddy. Woo! No! That combo is devastating. That combo is devastating. Oh, dude. The bad things are spawning all over the place. Oh, no. Woo! Okay, this is terrible. Oh, we got him. We got Ignis, though. Oh, God. And we're out of there. Adios, suckers. Adios. I don't think I'll be coming back there. Because I got enough Ignitium ingots for me to, oh yeah, make the full set. Right, time for some upgrades. Ignitium helmet. Lava vision. Ignitium pants. Flame reflex. And lastly, Ignitium boots. Lava walker. Alright. Got the full set, bro. Let's go enchant this bad boy. I would say we are fully geared up to go and defeat HEROBRINE, but I'm just still missing a couple of tarot cards. Or tarot cards. Namely, the 10 armor away from allies. That's a big one. So the Hermit. The Star. But I guess that's it. Strength 2. I think it's only a minute 30, right? Absorption stimulant. Here we go. Exotic compound. Oh, dang. Which is organic compound, 2 exotic dust, and mineral fragments. Might just manage it. Okay. Then this is gonna... Oh, no, snap. Snap, I need another 40. That requires it as well. Ooh. That's good. That is good. Healing additive. Bile and regenerative fluid. Only got 16 regenerative fluid. Okay, exotic compounds are done making. So now I just need to make the healing additive. We are also going to need 40 more mineral fragments. So, technically with this bio injector, I should be able to inject myself with stackable absorption health points. So if I just stack 40 of these suckers, I should be able to do a lot of great stuff. Wait. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. Nice. We are going to get a very beefy health bar like that. What was the last thing that we needed? It is the Sinful Totem. Oh, and the Nether Star. We gotta kill a Wither as well. Ooh, that's right. That is right. Okay, so next up, Wither. Then the Son of Sins. So Wrath, Gluttony, and Greed. Then Sinful Totem. Then we summon HEROBRINE. We're gonna destroy this thing. Oh, whoa, dude, this wither looks different. Oh man, this is... I mean, you really don't got nothing on me, do you, huh? Okay, there we go. Yep, that was pretty easy. Oh, the armor is unbreakable. Oh, that's pretty amazing. Okay, I did want to take a bit of glowstone with me while going to the Ather again, because I don't want to get stuck. Let's hope we don't get our ass handed to us immediately. Ah, I see one of them. I see two of them. Well, I guess we can just kind of grind them up like this. That could work as well. It's pretty efficient. Oh, wow, he's already dead. No. Dude, look at all these possessed cows. That's crazy. That is crazy. Trying to spot if I see any of the Sons of Sin. Ah! Oh, God. That is terrifying. You really need to have a ranged weapon if you're trying to fight these guys. I'm phasing through. What? Oh no. Whoa, okay, he makes you phase through stuff. That is absolutely terrifying. Oh my god! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He's just gonna mine straight through, dude. Yeah, he just fell out of the world. Oh my god, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, I gotta be careful. This thing's gonna make me fall through the world. What is this thing, dude? That is terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. They can make you fall through the world. Okay! That's a fun little gimmick. I'll give you that. Okay, let's just camp and snipe him like this. He's got 600 health, though. Oh, we got him, we got him. We got him. Okay, night vision. Here we go. Let's go get what he dropped. Go. Got it, got it. Oh, bloody puddle. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Now we need the last one. That's the walking guy. That's the one we still need, right? Where is he? Here he is. Oh my god. What? Oh. Oh! No! Huh? Oh my god, we survive! We survive! What? I got it. I got everything. Oh my god. When you fall from the Ather, you get sent back to the world. Okay. Okay. We good. We good. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wrath dealt a lot of damage. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he dealt a lot of damage. We're pretty close to our base though, so that's good. Especially when he knocked me off. I thought it was over, man. I thought it was over. I ender pearled, but I didn't hold on to my ender pearls because I was 100% sure that I landed it on the side of the mountain. But I didn't. Ooh, I got 16 absorption stimulants left. Yep. We are absolutely stimmed up. We've injected ourselves with more drugs than I can think of. Oh my god. We got the night vision going up. We got the strength going up as well.
So we're going to be dealing a solid 21.8 damage per hit. We're going to be deleting HEROBRINE. We got Notch's Blessing on it. You know, it shows that I have only like 1.5 bars, but that actually means 11.5 bars. Because after 10x, the stacking system does not recognize it anymore. It is still there though, so don't worry about that. But it just doesn't recognize it anymore. Requires 1,000 nutrients. Yo, hold, pause. 1,000 nutrients? Hey, yo. Hold on. I need a couple of digesters then. Really? 1,000 nutrients? Are you guys crazy? I think we got it with this. No! Oh, this is the wrong one! It has to go in the... No, shit!
Stupid.
I'm an idiot. Oh, man. I really said I've been quite smart this pack. Man, I take it all back. I take it all back. Dang, dude. That was dumb. That was dumb. Okay. Okay. So, in the meantime, let's figure out how to actually make this. So, we have to build a structure. Sinful totem. Below it, tubular flesh block. And on top, flesh wall. So, it's the totem, tubular flesh block below, and then the flesh wall above, and then another star. Alright, I'm gonna wait for all of these guys to finish doing what they're doing. Pause. And then we're gonna go and kill HEROBRINE. Yeah, now it's got 1,000 units. Here we go, Sinful Totem. It is done. We go and we fight HEROBRINE. We go and we fight HEROBRINE. We have all the absorption that we ever want. We are ready. We are ready. Oh, ah! Let's do it. Final boss of the pack, dude. Okay. Oh god, that's a wrath. That's a wrath. Really? Return to sender. Okay, one. Campfires don't work here. Okay, we gotta get the show on the road. I would really like you to not do that. That would be nice. Okay. Yikes, 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 yikes. Stop it. You are not him. And then Nether star, right? Oh god. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. It has begun. It has begun. It has begun. Oh, the lightning definitely messes you up. Okay, time to go in. Time to go in. Give him weakness so he really can't do anything. Oh, yup. That was to be expected. Okay, my my absorption is working. Yes. Keep her going. We have unbreakable armor as well, so we're good. Get that scarecrow out of here. We're doing good. Strength is still up. We got it. 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 Okay, he did summon a lot of the shades, but we're good. We're good. We got the slowness. We're gonna inflict them with weakness as well every so often. So I'm switching targets. Oh yeah, piece of cake. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. I am going through my absorption hearts. So make sure if you do this, you got absorption. Real lifesaver. Where did he go? Where did he go? Here he is. Here he is. I would prefer to only focus on the HEROBRINE, though. Because there is a lot of stuff around here. Oh, God. We got a gluttony here. Preferably, I'd take out the gluttony because he's doing some real damage. Oh, the gluttony is trouble. Oh, God. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. Got the gluttony. Got the gluttony. Back to the HEROBRINE. Back to the HEROBRINE.
Eat a holy stone, healing stone. Let's go, let's go. HEROBRINE is pretty low. Come on, we got this, we got this, we got this. Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Got him, got him, got him. We good, we good. I did lose my broom somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, God. These are the... Okay, no problem, no problem. We good, we good. Where did the broom go, though? Time to get the fuck out of here. We did it. We did it. We beat it. Whoa, whoa. I started burning up. I don't know why. Okay, we gotta get some sanity back. Stat. But yeah, dude, this has been Fear Nightfall. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was fun and not fun making this one, mainly due to the world generation problems. That was really strange. I also died once due to the world generation problems, which was also kind of terrible. We saved the world. We absolutely saved the world, which is all that matters. This has been me, your boy ElAbro. You thought I wasn't gonna ask you to sub, but I still am. I gotta beg a little bit for it because my subscriber count is still a little bit on the low side. Your boys be watching, but your boys don't be clicking the sub. I only post one video a month. Maybe I shouldn't brag about that. I only post one video a month, so you won't get spammed by notifications from me. So just go ahead, click that sub button. It's free. It's a way to support me, and it's free. It's awesome. Leave a like as well. Maybe drop a comment down below. I'm always responding to all of my comments still. And I will see you guys in the next pack. Now, it has been me, and I am going out. Bye-bye.